Greetings, fellow adventurers, and welcome to Horsemen of the Apocalypse. We are Twitch affiliates and proudly sponsored by VentureSense. Click the link below, check out their amazing products, and while spending time with us in the chat, obey all the rules and listen to your moderators. While watching our stream, you are earning 2 currencies. HotA points are linked to the mini-games in the chat, and you can use them to buy extra raffle tickets when we give away free merchandise. Loyalty points are used for interacting with our show. You can buy inspiration points or health potions for the Dungeon Master or for your favorite player. There are several Twitch commands that you will need to be familiar with in our chat. Refer to the panel below if you forget them, or ask a moderator for help. These commands are how you play our mini-games, enter the giveaways, or request songs for the channel playlist. If you enjoy our content, clicking the follow button will notify you when our channel goes live. Join the HotA family by becoming a subscriber, and you get several benefits. A custom icon, unique emote, increased chances of winning in all mini-games, access to a private chat room, and free song requests. The following program features adults using adult language. You have been warned.
Pew, 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 pew.
Alright, we are live. Welcome, everybody, to Total Tabletop. This is Horsemen of the Apocalypse, Season 2. And tonight we are on Episode 10 of These Guys' Session 0. We appreciate everybody showing up for the start of the stream. I am your humble Dungeon Master for the evening, DM Steelax. And once again, we have our Season 2 players. So let's go around the table, let's get some introductions. Who are you? Who are you playing? And let's get a fun fact about your character.
All right, this is Brian G. coming out of Erie, Pennsylvania. I am playing Junem the Loxodon. Fun fact, he is exhausted, spellless, about ready to die, and still in good spirits.
Okay, good to know. Welcome to the table.
Thank you.
I'm John, playing out of Seattle, Washington. I play 13, the Drunken Master Monk. He is a ratkin, and fun fact, he hates lava.
Oh, well, you're right at home then. Welcome, you dirty rat. All right, welcome to the table.
The only person who survived the heist was Shadow.
I'm Chris Ferguson, hailing from Pennsylvania, and I play Treble, the adventuring leader-ish bard. Fun fact, I was invisible, and I didn't kill Eyelash! It was not my fault!
I didn't do it.
Are you talking about Raylan?
Or that girl!
Her too. Wait, Eyelash is dead?
I didn't kill nobody.
We're dying.
Check the stats, I got like 1 kill.
Awesome. Well, welcome to the table.
I'm Shadow from Portland, Oregon. I am playing Gur, and currently his hair has probably been singed by a few inches, so he's feeling a little not so great.
Awesome. Welcome,
2
welcome.
kills, Treble.
All right, we got some announcements. We got several shows on the channel. John, why don't you go ahead and let them know when they can catch what shows?
Helps to be off mute when you're saying these types of things. First things first, we have, let's just go Sunday. Sunday, we have Ages Past, starring a bunch of people, including our local artist who GM's Ages Past. Give them a quick look at. Monday, we have Dungeon of the Mad Mage, run by yours truly. That's on, Sunday 6:30 Pacific is Ages Past. Okay. 6 p.m. Pacific is Mondays. Tuesday, you have Season 1 of Horsemen of the Apocalypse at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Come in, take a look at the OG of Horsemen of the Apocalypse. But you are exactly where you need to be tonight, here watching Season 2 of Horsemen of the Apocalypse with the Menagerie.
The Menagerie. All right, and while you guys are watching, you are collecting table tokens, which you can use in mini games in the chat. So we got heist and slots. We just revamped the slots. We lowered the maximum to 100, but we increased the payouts for everything. So the slots are going to be what you guys are going to want to use if you are new to the channel to get caught up on table tokens. And Shadow, what can they do with the table tokens once they've earned at least 5,000 of them?
Sure,
Well, if
ask
you-
Shadow. He doesn't have any.
If you see above our heads, we got inspiration and health pots. So if you go ahead and type in !redeem somebody's name, HP, then you can help us out, or you can help out Steel Axe by doing the same thing for him.
Exactly. If you guys forget those are, the codes are down below on the panels. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. If you guys missed any episodes, make sure to check out our YouTube. We upload every game that we play. So you guys can get caught up there. You can join our Discord if you guys want to let us know about your D&D adventures or have any questions for us about our game or anything like that. We love to get to know the community. Let's see. At the very end of our stream, we are going to be doing a Q&A. So if you guys have anything that you want to specifically ask us here tonight, stick around to the very end. And when we go on breaks, when we come back, we give away a bunch of table tokens. So make sure you stick with us tonight while we play. All right, so let's get a recap. What happened last week it was episode 9.
Right. Well, the session began after the menagerie had finally got some time for a small rest after battling some Azers and discussing the events that led to Raylan's death. They made their way to the level below. 13 wanted to scout ahead a little bit, turned a corner, immediately rolled for initiative. A couple of Azers attacked again, brought 3 of the casters down to almost no spells left, but they made it through the battle. They investigated the quarters, and 13 found some gauntlets of ogre strength at the cost of 1 million tabletop tokens. Gur would identify them later, but they needed to move on. So they came to a large cavern with a literal river of lava death ahead. There was a bridge crossing it at one point, but they wanted to make their way down to get out of this cave. So they headed down some steps, and lo and behold, they found some more lava guys, magmins. Pretty taxing battle, but the menagerie made it through at the cost of literally all of the rest of their spells. So after some investigating, they made their way back north to that bridge, crossed it, and guess who was waiting but some more magmen. Menagerie brawled their way through these guys and decided to take a short rest in an effort to get some hit points back, and also so Junum could attune to those new gauntlets. Halfway into the rest, more magmen jumped down off of a cliff above and literally dropped 13 like right away. With the help of some viewer donated potions, which came in real handy, guys. The menagerie once again battled their way to victory. So they turned their attention to a large set of metal double doors with some boxes in front of them. Junum pried open one of the boxes, took a little blow to the face from that, and ended up getting another set of nice gloves that they have not yet identified, I believe.
Okay.
And then, fed up with the way the situation was going, Junum brought out his portable ram that had the likeness of an elephant head and was recently named Grand, I believe. Plowed his way through those doors. Menagerie made their way down several flights of dark stairs until they came to another opening with more lava. They looked ahead, found a thin metal bridge spanning the river of magma death, and Junem, with 13 in tow, jumped the river. And we start now as the menagerie decide how to deal with a new foe that had popped up as he jumped over that river of lava.
Okay. Hey, we got that metal beam that's spinning across that slow-rolling magma river. That giant fiery elemental thing burst up. So we have Junem and 13 who got across. Gur and Trouble still stranded on the other side with this massive flaming beast that has split the party in two. So that's where we left off, was trying to figure out how the heck to get Trouble and Gur back across the other side. So Junem and 13, you notice there was a small little puddle of lava that was kind of bubbling and popping behind you, so you didn't quite move forward yet. Kind of moved around the corner to be out of the range. It seemed like this fire beast was only able to do melee attacks, so you guys were able to scurry around the corner far enough to where he couldn't get you. Gur, it looks like you started retreating back to the entrance just to get out of line of sight, while Trouble kind of ducked behind some rocks. And that is where we will pick up, so you guys can figure out how the hell to get the other half of your party back across. What would you guys like to do?
Run away.
I don't
Take
know.
an 8-hour nap.
Oh man.
And I believe we're going to Trouble's turn. That's where we left off.
Jesus Christ. Gare, where the fuck did you go?
I'm over here, staying out of the line of sight.
I'm gonna run back around here to see if I can find. Oh shit! There you are. What the hell are you doing running back here, man?
The lava is trying to kill us.
I know, but I think I heard them say that they found maybe like an exit or something. You know, maybe we got to like find, you know, get away from them. I don't know, like cross the river or something. Why is my accent changing?
I'm so nervous. My voice is different. It's a hairball you gotta get out.
Think
Okay,
it's
so-
puberty.
Turn base. I'm gonna slide back out here where I was. Take a peek and just wow. I'm just gonna try vicious mockery on this thing.
Okay.
Dungeon lair, pants on fair. That's it. That's all I got. I did not prepare for this. 2 weeks.
Did you click it?
2 weeks.
Yeah. No. Hang on.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. No. Yeah. There. Oh, there's that one again.
All right, DC
At
12
least-
Wisdom save.
At least we're back to normal.
I rolled a 16.
Yeah. Nope. Yep. We're back to normal.
Yep, sounds about right.
All right, Trouble, is there anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to panic.
As you try to unleash a string of insults towards this fire creature, he seems to not understand a word that you are saying, having no effect as you hunker down behind your stone.
Yep. Stone hunter.
Okay? All right, and then we go to Gur.
Each square is 5 feet still, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to come out here. I'm going to try and have him chill out.
Everybody, please.
The
Chill
frostbite. Constitution saving throw from the beast.
13.
I rolled a 17.
8 seeds, and I'm going to just check out what's over here. What's down that arrow?
All right, so as you guys kind of peek out, you're going to see this fiery beast kind of reabsorb back into the lava, and he's going to reappear back right in front of Trouble. And you're going to see these flaming paws just come reaching out, scraping at the rock that's in front of you, Trouble. It is providing you full cover, so you're not going to take any damage, but you can feel the integrity of the rock in front of you starting to just chip away as his massive arms start beating down upon it. Junem, you can see this beast coming over and starting to attack the cover that your little furry friend is hiding behind while you're on the other side. What would you like to do as you can hear the bubbling of the lava starting to spurt up from the slow rolling river?
I'd like to peek back behind just to make sure that this guy isn't doing anything but just it's just a puddle of lava, as I understand it.
Yes, but it looks different than any of the other lava pools. This one seems to be there's something off about it. You haven't really gotten a good look at it, so if you want to go and investigate or try to perceive what you can about it, you are able to, or you can just keep your distance, either way. But it does kind of stand out as off-putting and out of place.
Yeah, off-putting enough to come over this way. Well, first I think, where do I stand? Yeah, if I have a health potion, I would very much like to drink that. Because I'm near dead, standing
you
here.
do have one from the viewers.
I will drink that,
All right.
if I may. All right. Boop.
Okay.
And so full action is full HP?
Yep.
All
You're
right.
getting 10 health. Yep. So
Lovely.
player 1 health potion. Thank you, chat, for.
Thank you
providing
very
that.
much. That might save my life.
Save my
And-
life.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to.
After you down your red Kool-Aid vial of
10.
magical goodness. Jackie redeemed a health potion for Junev.
Yes, thank you.
Chat's coming through for you guys. All right. Thanks, Mama.
I don't know if you can understand me, but if you don't mind, we would just like to cross and be on our way. So please stop being so mean and trying to hit us with your fiery hands. Thank you. That is all.
Okay, so you see him striking, and as you start to speak to him in that Loxodon, cool, calm, collected way, his arm is going to kind of freeze. He's going to kind of look over the flame shoulder, and you can see the whole body kind of just like rotate around and looking toward your direction. You're not sure if he understood what you said at all, but he seems to be reacting to you speaking to him. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
I at that just want to stand as calmly as I can, but maintain eye contact and just try and keep his focus.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check for what you said to him with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, you say.
Woo! All right.
That's
Piss
a
him
5.
off.
Maybe.
All right, so 13, you see Junem kind of dropping, not completely dropping his guard, but taking more of a passive stance as he's coming forward, trying to encourage this fire beast that you guys come in peace and you're just trying to pass through. What would you like to do?
Darien is going to come over here to the little fire, and he's going to investigate and perceive what he can perceive with his perception skills.
Say that 5 times fast.
Literary master there.
Perceive what is perception.
All right, I need you to roll me a percentile die and describe to me exactly how you are perceiving / investigating this pile of bubbling
So
goo.
he's like putting his hands over it, taking a look to see, is it bubbling? Does it look like it'd be easy to jump over? And then he's gonna take an incense stick and light it in there and just
Okay.
What do I do?
48.
48. All right. So as you go up there with your little incense stick, it doesn't even have to touch the flames because the heat is so immensely hot. You just get close enough, and the tip of it is going to kind of ignite, and quickly this plume of scented smoke is going to start coming off of the stick. And as the smell kind of fills our nostrils, it's going to kind of purge some of the sulfur smell that's kind of surrounding you everywhere around here. And as you're kind of fixated on that, you're going to notice these 2 little magma eyeballs are going to pop over to the surface of this little puddle, and they're just kind of blinking at you. It doesn't seem to have done anything.
Daddy?
But you can see these little magma eyeballs blinking at you from this puddle. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Hey, how are you?
Would you like a friend?
You're not going to attack me, are you?
What's your body posture right now?
He's kind of like very defensive, just standing back. He's got his incense stick out, kind of almost like a peace offering.
Okay. And then the eyeballs are going to kind of come forward a little bit, so you can kind of see some shape of maybe a head coming forward, and you can see this long protrusion coming out from just under the eyeballs start to stick up, so you can see this kind of red spearish looking thing coming up right up under the eyeballs.
Raylan?
Oh no.
He's going to
Too soon.
he's going to go into a full dodge type scenario here, just watching this thing.
Okay.
And he's backing up a little bit. Come on, maybe you want to go see your daddy and tell the company.
All right, and we go back to Treble is on the other side. So you hear the smashing sound of these flame arms appendages breaking the rock, and then all of a sudden, it seems to stop. and the rubble stops falling around you. You can hear it settling, and you start to see this magma creature starting to focus its attention across on the other side where Junem is standing. What would you like to do as you are hunkering down this quickly shrinking?
I yell to Junem, "Hey, did we have any leftover rope, maybe? Sure would be nice to not be on the side.
Whose did we use last time? We used Gur's, right?
Probably.
I believe so.
So I've got the rope. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got some over here, but I don't know how well I can throw it.
Can you maybe tie it to something and throw it over?
We tried that before. It's just your arrow bounced right off the wall.
Should I try to jump or something while he's distracted?
I barely made it. I don't know.
Thanks for the cheers.
You got those short legs? I'll try. I'll give it a shot.
Okay, so explain to me exactly what you're wanting to do, Junem.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my turn for right now.
Okay.
I mean, I have a crossbow, and maybe just try kind of what Treble did earlier, only try not to roll a nat 1.
Okay, so you're going to tie the rope
to a crossbow bolt.
To the bolt. Okay, all right, so we will wait for your turn. Treble said he wanted to hold, so with holding action, we let you fall out of initiative. Anytime you can jump back in, but if 13 is the last one before you go again. If 13 goes, you can't jump in and then go again. So it has to be before 13 goes.
Okay.
But if we end up completely passing you, that's fine as well.
True. Yeah,
all right.
Because I can't do anything right now.
Sure, that's fine. All right, we go to Gur. You see Treble hesitating at the rock in front, maybe planning some epic plan. You hear him shouting out to Junem some instructions. What would you like to do as you come peeking around the corner?
I come back up to the corner and I yell out, did talking to it actually work? Is it working?
He seemed to have calmed down.
Then in Primordial, which is the language of elementals, I'm going to... hello, my name is Gur. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Is this your river here?
All right, give me a history check real quick as you are trying out another language.
You went from Portland
I know the language.
to Canada.
I know Primordial.
Right.
Fluent.
All right, so 31, as you are speaking in Primordial to this creature, it also doesn't seem like it recognizes that language. So it would dawn on you, with all the history and knowledge you know of things, that it's probably a different language, and you're thinking none of you guys speak it. But there may be some way to be able to communicate with him, but the languages you are trying...
It's not Ignan, is it?
That would... Since you
That's
came up
Primordial.
with the idea... Is it?
Yeah. Primordial is Aquin, Arin, Ignan, and Terran.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, then perfect. Okay.
It's like the mother language for all of them.
It will sound like I'm
For
speaking
elementals?
heavy British to it, but it's still the same language.
Okay. I was unaware of that. Perfect. Okay, so re-say what you said again.
Hello, I'm Gur. Is this your river?
Okay, and so you're going to see him stop moving, and we'll just go to his turn, and he's going to kind of slide across the bank closer to you. His arms are going to come in kind of a folded posture like this, kind of like a genie in a bottle, and he's going to be hovering, and you can see the pulsing red color just kind of raging through him. So most of it's kind of yellow and oranges, but there are these surges of red that have just been kind of randomly swirling around, but they seem to be kind of bubbling up at his chest arms area as he kind of comes up to you. And as he's hovering over, he speaks back to you in that primordial language that I was unaware was also Ignan. And he's going to say, "How dare you come to my place and disturb my slumber? Leave now, or you shall die."
What's he saying?
We didn't see any signs. We are trying to leave, but we need to cross the river first to do so.
And he looks across at the lava bed that's slowly rolling. "This should be sign enough to stay away."
Gur, he's crossing his arms. He looks pissed. What is he saying?
Imogen, if you would be ever so humble, your great niece, to allow us to pass, we will never come back ever again. Promise.
Did you ask him if we can pass?
Shut the fuck up.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, great. I'm terrible at these. Persuasion.
All
Thanks.
right.
Batting your eyelash.
You're magnificent.
Oh, okay. Okay, I like that. What's your
magnet.
body language? What are you doing with your body as you're...
A lot of half bows, the little thing where you're doing like this, and just very, very just. You are far more likely to kill me than anything, so please let us pass.
All right. He's actually going to... The surging red, the body posture is going to stay the same, but the surging red is going to kind of slowly start to turn back to an orange. And he's going to kind of lean forward. I like this. Go on.
Your flaming brilliance is brighter than any I've ever seen. You light up the world around you with your flaming holiness.
Okay, and then the flame is going to kind of deter back to kind of the yellow color, and it's going to actually start to turn super brighter. And you're going to actually see a great bright illumination start to radiate from his body. It's this whole area just around you guys in maybe like a 40-foot ring, about 30 to 40 feet. It's going to start to brightly kind of glow as it pulses off his body, this yellowish light.
13, I think he's gonna. Oh.
And we'll go to Junem, who has tied a rope to the crossbow bolt. What would you like to do?
Hope. So all I see is.
You know, if it's gonna blow, you should
It's back and
probably
forth.
try to save Gur. Shoot it!
All you hear is just.
If yeah, I'm gonna try and put a crossbow bolt like into the wall.
Okay, can you ping where you're trying to shoot?
Whoa, holy crap! Is that right? Is that 100 feet?
No, that's not right. Each square is 5 feet.
Yeah, the...
Oh, okay. Then yeah, just like into some solid wall here.
Can you ping where you're to shoot? Or where you're aiming?
About here.
Okay. Make an attack roll. Let's see what your... how your accuracy is.
Alright.
As you hold up the crossbow bolt, trying to get a steady shot.
It's a
And
15.
it is going to land in the rock you were intending to. You can see the bolt just flying across as the rope kind of stays taut as it's pulling through the little bundle, and you're able to hold on to it as the bolt sticks into the rock and some of it crumbles away as it sinks in. And as you tug on it, it seems to be anchored in fairly well.
Good.
Oh, shit.
I'll have the intent on anchoring it on this side, probably with another pitten kind of thing.
Okay. All right,
13.
Go ahead.
13, help out over here.
I'm doing something.
Oh, okay.
All right, and then we go to 13. So what are you doing? What's-
13's like, come on. And he's like backing up slowly.
Okay.
Come on, follow me. Come on.
All right. So
Come on, little guy.
you're going to see a little creature emerge from this pocket of molten goo on the ground. It starts to pull out of it, and you see these wings just kind of flap off, and there's this magma just shed straight off of it, and it starts to fly up in the air, and it's looking at you, just very curious, just kind of floating around as it's kind of shaking off its little arms and its little legs, getting little lava flicks off as it's staring at you.
What's going on back there?
It's just a little monster. It's nothing to worry about.
Should I hit it?
Not yet. Because I think maybe it's I don't know, maybe it's a cousin?
I think Gur's talking to the big guy.
No, that'll end poor. That's gonna end poorly.
All right, and Treble, so while you're hunkering down and trying to figure out what the hell is going on with Gur, this guy seems to be reacting to whatever he's saying in some primordial language. You hear a noise, and you see this bolt stuck into the rock, maybe like 10-15 feet to the north of your position. You can see a taut rope spanning over the lava. As you can see Junem on the other end, kind of wrapping around his arm. Seems like he's going to be doing something with it. What would you like to do?
I want to go for the rope. Is it near this kind of?
I was aiming about here.
Okay. All right.
So something like.
Hey man, who thought you had to shoot? That was a nice shot. It was way better than mine. I am going to climb this rope now
Okay.
and just shimmy across.
All right, give me an athletics check as you are trying to grab onto this rope that is not anchored in yet. Junem is holding it.
Hey, good. Hold on.
I'll wrap it around my gauntlets.
Okay.
I'm only like 70 pounds or something, you know. So don't drop me, meow.
70.
Shabang.
All right, so it seems to be kind of pulling against your weight. Even though you don't weigh very much, he was still just kind of holding it, and he was planning on trying to hammer it in. Let's get a strength check from Junem as all of a sudden some extra weight is starting to pull on the rope as you were just kind of holding it, trying to get ready to hammer it in. 19. All right. So the little featherweight on the end, you are able to easily compensate as you're holding on. You notice that trouble is probably climbing onto it, and it indicates to you that you should probably get this hammered in very, very soon.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Gur, you with this magnificent glorious beast in front of you is radiating this elemental light is in front of you. What would you like to do?
So, at your leisure, Your Grace, if I may pass, we will leave you to your rest and allow you to rest.
So you seem to need to cross, but I also need something. How about we strike a bargain? I seem to be confined to this location, and I could use some help with something.
Oh, of course. Would you, how can I help?
But first, maybe a little more groveling.
Of course, you're right.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Nice.
And the yellow light will actually start to fade into like this white core seems to coming through as he's just totally loving this moment of complete authority over you little mortal being.
Yes, of course. Little pressed hesitation to do like something.
All right. So on his turn, he will go through this spiel talking about his babies, his children. They seem to have wandered, and they have lost his way, and he's getting worried about them, and he's wondering if you can retrieve them and bring them back here to their home.
Do you know where I might look?
They are lost, scattered. I have not seen them in far too long.
What would they happen to look like?
Meanwhile, 13's like, come on, little boy.
I'm just worried if it's like the little magman that we killed earlier.
You drag the little corpse and throw him in the lava. All right, so we go to Judam. So there's you can feel Trouble's weight on the rope, and you are wanting to hammer in a pit, you said?
Yes.
All right, so let's get some kind of strength-based check. Can be athletics or just base strength, whatever you want, as you try to hammer this guy into the rock face. Woo! All right, that's a crit. So you were able to get a super solid hammer in there. It just sinks into the face, and it makes the rope perfectly taut. As you look over to Trouble with a thumbs up, what else would you like to do?
I want to maybe. I'm going to stay by the rope just to make sure that he's not going to start shaking or anything like that. I want to make sure that he gets it across the lava safely as possible.
All right, so this little guy that you're looking at, 13, he flies right up to you as you're like, "Come on, little boy, come here," and he's gonna fly up straight towards you, and you're going to see his mouth kind of open, and there's these two holes that are kind of like behind the jawline that seem to kind of be having a little bit of steam coming out just as it's breathing, and you can see him kind of inhale as kind of embers start to fly out these two little holes at the side as air comes into his mouth, and you're going to see a cone of fire just start to come out straight towards 13 and Junem, and it's also in path of the rope.
Oh shit!
Hurry, Treble.
So I need a dexterity saving throw if you're trying to dodge out of the way, but it's also going for the rope. Junem, you are a very large creature. You can body block the rope, but you're going to have to willfully contest the dexterity saving throw. So I will allow you to make your choice. 13, you were able to get out of the way. You had plenty of time. You saw him inhaling, and those little sparks come through the little yellow holes on the jawline.
Is Treble above lava?
He is not.
Oh, well. You know what? We'll keep it in there anyways. If I. Would I stand in the way of a lava blast? Is that what you're asking?
It's fire. Yeah, fire coming out of his mouth towards both of you. But it dawns on you, this rope may get burned if you move.
Yeah, I'll block it.
Okay, so you...
I don't know what's going on with Garen, the big guy.
Okay.
Looks like he's about to blow. It just started getting brighter and brighter.
Yes, it's coming out towards you. All right, so we got 2d6 fire damage. Whew, so you take 7 fire damage as this flaming streaks come out of his mouth and just start to singe and burn your Loxodon hide. But as you're kind of preparing for this blast, it seems like you absorbed it all, leaving the rope unburnt.
Don't let him do that again, 13.
All right, 13. After this flame starts coming, you're able to duck out of the way. As you're kind of rolling, you look back, Junem is just taking the full blunt of this fire breath that's coming from this flying magma creature. What would you like to do?
This is completely experimental. 13 runs up Junem, tries to grab a hold of the leg of the creature,
Okay.
and swing it around and throw it towards the river.
All right, what kind of skill are you trying to use for this?
I would like to. I'd like to use
Wizard
acrobatics.
cast heat.
Acrobatics? Okay.
Yeah.
And that will contest against his strength. Oh, you totally overpowered him. All right. So
Yes, I'll find your baby.
All right, so
There's
as
one.
you start to climb up Junem, you grab onto one of the little tiny red appendages that are on there. You grab onto both of them, and you just you give him a chuck, and he is not going to be able to resist it as he comes flinging towards the lava bed, and his body is actually going to roll straight into the rolling lava, and it's going to consume him in there, and then you can see these little eyes just kind of boop, poking up at the surface as the lava's rolling over and pushing him down the current. All right, and then we go to Treble. So you are on the other end of the rope. You can feel it getting fastened very, very sturdily across the other side. You can hear some noise going across on Junem's side, but it's kind of, he's blocking so you can't see. You are on this taut rope. What would you like to do?
Keep climbing. Shuffle as fast as I can. Just try to get over here.
Okay.
Hey, lots of people. How you doing, lots of people?
Are you going to... Let's see. So if you're kind of on top of it and climbing, we're going to have your speed. But you can dash. So if you dash, you're probably able to get all the way across. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Indeed.
All right. Because he crits, I'm not going to have you do another acrobatics check. You're going to be able to dig in there with your tabaxi claws, no problem at all. So if you dash, go ahead and make your way over.
All right.
Jump off
Jesus.
wherever you like.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
Anything else for your turn?
Going on with her.
What the fuck was that thing that just went flying in the river?
I don't know.
Did you just see those little eyeballs kind of bloop, 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 bloop? This is going down. Okay. All right, Gur. So in your best bowing form, you have this fiery elemental thing in front of you. What would you like to do?
Did I see all that just happened?
Roll a flat d20 for me.
Oh,
Actually,
okay.
no, wait. It's your passive perception, actually.
My passive is a 12.
You would not.
Okay. You how many and where should I go? And I would be more than happy to go and do that.
He'll give you some kind of rough number, about a dozen, but the translation is going to be kind of tough with this. So you're
Yeah.
catching about maybe a dozen or so. You're not quite sure, but he's more just keeps talking about his babies and he wants them to come back home.
I point across the river. Over there. They over there. Should I go look for them over there?
And you're going to see him just kind of, yes,
All right.
they
my
are
pleasure.
lost. Okay.
I will go start bowing a little bit and then walk over to the rope. I'm like, I'm going to go look for your babies now. And
Okay.
then start crossing the rope.
All right, give me an acrobatics check as you are trying to mount upon this firmly anchored rope.
I walk across the pole while holding the rope.
You can. It is going to be very hot. I'll give you advantage if you're walking on the pole with the rope, but you may take some fire damage if you are not quick enough.
I'm going to need the advantage.
Okay.
Just putting that out there.
Ooh, yeah, you did.
Whoo!
Even
I'm
with it.
going to use an inspiration point.
All right, there we go. Player 4, inspiration point.
Balls.
Thanks, chat. You guys are saving his ass right now. All right, inspiration point gone.
No.
All right. So
It's not very acrobatic.
So as you grab onto the rope, even though it was taut, you're kind of a heavy guy, and you start to pull on it, and it actually starts to pull it down further than you anticipate, and you can see further down the road this metal bar that's kind of spanning across. It's pulling the rope closer and closer to the beam. So you have two options at this point. It looks like it may burn it. You can either keep holding on as you're trying to move forward, or you can let it go and just try to go for without the rope.
I will try without the rope. Hey, Drabbo, start singing.
Everybody start pulling.
I was gonna say if I can do anything, I'd like to see if I can push
Yeah,
the rope
just-
up
just
away
start
from the metal.
Okay. All right.
Try
so we
and
will...
try and help.
Okay, so the fire elemental's not going to do anything. He's just going to kind of turn and move closer. So then we'll go to Junem. If you'd like to use your action to aid Gur for his next turn, you can try to go up there and hold it up.
Certainly.
Okay.
Gur, he's coming back. You better hurry.
It's fine. I made a deal.
What
That
kind of
can't
deal?
be good.
I gotta find his kids.
Oh, hey, I might throw one of those in the lava.
What?
See
All
those
right.
eyes over there?
All right, so he's going to be moving further down the current. So at 13, as you're kind of getting up from dodging that fire blast, there's a couple little embers on his shoulder as you brush them off. You can see Junem walking towards the rope as he's kind of getting his large elephant body underneath it. Oh, starting to press it upwards. What would you like to do?
Yeah, baby, 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 baby. Yeah, baby, baby, baby. He's like walking around, just, hey, little fire babies.
Okay.
And then he's gonna jump over the lava,
All right, you're going to have no problem. All right. Okay.
and that's about all of his movement.
Okay. All right, we go to 13, so you make it across the other side as you jump down. You can see this large Loxodon body raising the rope up right in front of you. What would you like to do?
You meant treble.
Me?
What did I say?
Oh.
You said
Yeah.
13.
You
I
said
meant-
that ain't.
I meant treble.
My bad.
No, my bad.
I
Oh, bad.
I look at Junum.
Shasta Cola, not a sponsor.
Junum, can you pull
Yet.
the rope tighter?
Yet.
I've got
You
it as
pull it
best
up
I
higher?
can.
All right. I'm going to jump back on the rope and start trying to reach out my hand to Gur and tell him to just grab on.
Okay. Okay. All right, so now we will go to Gur. So as you let go of the rope to try to maintain your balance, first I need an acrobatics check just to see if you stay on the pole. You haven't gone over the lava, so if you... Okay, so you are going to step off of the pole. You didn't roll low enough to where you fell. You just step off because you start to lose your balance. You can see Junem raising the rope up, so it's not going to touch into the hot beam. What would you like to do?
Since the rope is being held up, I'll reach up and grab it again.
Okay. And you're going to try it again?
I'm gonna try it again.
All right. You're going to get advantage this time because he is aiding you.
What in God's name is wrong with those dice?
Woo! All right, my
0,
dude.
5, 8, 8, 4.
All right, so you start making your way across, and you are going to take some fire damage from the pole.
That's some hot pole dancing there you got.
You're going to take 3 fire damage, but you are able to maintain holding onto the rope, but you're starting to kind of lose your balance, but you are still on it. All right. All right, the elemental will start making his way over towards the pole. And he's going to
Agreement gone!
He's going to unfold his arms. And he's going to look over at you. Having troubles, little one.
I'm not so well suited to the heat as your magnificence.
Nice.
Is there anything I can do to assist you in retrieving my precious babies?
No, I think we're good.
What's he saying, man?
All right, we go to Janeb. So you're standing there holding up this rope. Gur seems to be having problems on the other side. What would you like to do? Don't forget!
Please don't touch.
Gur, you said that he's okay with this?
It's chill. Just don't piss him off.
I get it. Okay, I'll stay right here holding the rope.
Okay. Okay, so the method is going to be moving down the current down here, and you're going to see him kind of pop out of the rolling magma river, and he's going to kind of shake it off once again, and he's going to start to fly over this direction, hugging the wall, and he's starting to move up towards Junim, and you can see steam just kind of out of his nostrils.
I can't take many more of those.
Is that your kid?
How's that you say to him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
If I can.
And he will look over at the little flying mephits, and he's going to nod.
Oh, good. Found one.
And we go to 13.
Hey,
That's
Eddie.
Jimmy. Jimmy's a little shit.
Eddie's gonna continue down the hall here.
Okay.
And he's gonna run over to this lava, and he's going to try to be like, "Hello, come out of the lava."
And you can see some little eyeballs just kind
That
of
is-
blinking at you.
He's gonna hold his action for when it comes out, and he's gonna grab a hold of it, grapple it, kind of like run with like a football.
Glorious, I love it. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Alright. So he is there. On 13's turn.
What's up, everybody?
Alright. Anything else?
Nah, he's just waiting. He's gonna grab a hold of it and run as soon as he gets the chance to.
Alright, now we go back to Trouble. So you said you were up on the rope extending a hand for
Yeah.
your furry friend across the side.
Yep,
As
yep.
your arm is reaching out, what would you like to do?
I just start yelling to Gur, and I don't have any inspiration left, but I tell him, hey, remember when you thought that, that you were a bard and you had inspired yourself? Maybe you should like sing a song or something that will make you not worry about the lava so much, yeah? You can inspire yourself to get over.
Why don't you start a song to get him queued up on? What
Yeah.
should he? What kind of non-fiery song can you think?
Would you like to build a snowman? Would you like to build a snowman? Because that's the only words I know.
All right, so now we go to Gur. You start to hear A terrible Frozen rendition coming from the bard. Just one line looping over and over. But it's starting to help you forget about all the heat and lava nearby. What would you like to do?
Just gonna start humming the song and trying to cross.
Oh, can I try again? All right, stop. Collaborate and listen.
All right, so
Trouble's back with a brand
let's
new
get
edition.
one more set of checks, but advantage because Junem is still aiding you. I believe in
And
you.
Make it worth it. I'm about to get more fire in the face.
Oh my god!
What the?
You kidding me?
All right, so you can feel the little bits of fur on the pads of your feet starting to sear as you take 3 more fire damage. And it's going to cause you to panic, and you're going to let go of the rope, and you're going to start to fall. You're over the lava at this point, and so you are hanging from this beam that is hot in your hands as you're kind of doing like the hot potato thing, like trying to hold on. So you are dangling, and you can hear this fire elemental.
Glad I could be amusing.
As you are dangling. Oh, that
Hey,
was...
he's your new friend. Tell him to help you.
What is he gonna do? Catch me and set me on fire?
I rolled the wrong thing. I did the lava patches.
Yeah, I saw.
That was Gur's turn. Now we're on Junem's.
So Gur let go of the rope.
Yes.
Treble's on the rope.
Yep, he's on it, and Gur is hanging with the lava just bubbling right below his feet as he's not very far across it, and you can hear, it's just bad, the searing of the fur that's on his hands.
It smells bad.
I mean, my acrobatics is just as bad as his. I mean, I can't exactly just walk over and pick him up.
Okay.
Just keep holding the rope.
That bridge is like smaller than the width of my feet. It'd be like a tightrope walk for me. Yeah, I'm just. Oh man, and that motherfucker is trying to burn. So if I'll hold. I'm doing my best, I guess. I'm just gonna prep my one hand on the rope, one hand on a shield between me and that guy that just tried to catch me on fire last time.
Okay.
Oh shit.
All right. All right, so he's going to move up next to you, Junem.
No, make him stop!
And he's going to reach out with his claws.
That hits.
That will hit. All right.
God, tell the fire
Holy
baby to
fuck.
stop.
All right, it's going to do 5 slashing along with 3 fire damage as you can feel these flaming claws just rake through. It gets, as you're trying to raise your shield up, it seems like he just bypasses it and does 8 total damage to you.
Nice knowing you guys.
All right.
Yeah, well, he drops that rope. That's me too.
Well,
All right, so the flying mephit that is in front of you, 13, as he's emerging from it, he's going to have this curious look on his face as he's starting to flutter, as he's shaking off the dripping magma as he comes out of the little ooze puddle below. What would you like to do?
I have held action for grapple,
Well, that's right. That's right.
so I'm gonna grab him.
Okay, and this will be contested. Oh. All right.
I pictured 13 grabs him by the mouth, keeping it closed, and just pulls him in,
Sure.
tucks him under his arm.
Yeah, I rolled a 1, so he just becomes a little red football under your arm. So go ahead and move as much movement as you are able to.
Up, and he goes 10, 20, 31. So he is
10
going.
to 10.
He's
10
gonna
to
get
5.
to here, and he's gonna throw it.
If you hit me with that, you're gonna drop me.
All right, was moving up to here, was that your basic movement, or was that with dashing?
That is with that is with. Actually, this would be my basic movement.
Okay, so are you trying to dash? So allow the
So
bonus
10.
action since you readied it for grappling him, and then
Okay,
you
so-
move it. So your action you can use to dash and get the rest of the way, or you could try to throw it with the action, but you're going to be a little bit short.
All right, so let's see. So my normal movement gets me to there. You know what? I'm going to use a key point. I'm going to use a key point for Step of the Wind.
Okay.
And get some more movement. Get to here and toss it in.
All right. So you're gonna be able to dispatch to this red football, hut, and you just throw it and just nose first, just straight into it, and you could just see his body just kind of straight into the lava bed.
All right, good. While you're still alive, tell it to tell the things to stop attacking us.
Don't give it a shot.
Please.
And then he goes this way.
Maybe they
Alright.
could come help you catch your balance.
They're gonna touch me and look at that.
All right, and then we
Are
go
they
to
are they aflame?
what's that?
Are those little methods on fire?
No,
Oh, I was gonna say 13 was just like cradling one, right?
no, they are not. They are not flames themselves. All right,
Maybe they can help you.
We go to trouble. So you're. Do you want to build a snowman? As you're like holding out, your voice is cracking because you know the song. What would you like to do?
I want to try to get a little bit closer to see if I can reach him.
Okay.
And then yell at him.
If you called out for Junem to stop holding it up, so he's kind of raising it, so you can't reach while on it. But if he,
I can see. Can I
Yeah, sure.
adjust accordingly?
sure, yeah. So yeah, just use free actions to communicate. So if you let him know, he could lower it, and you could get within reaching distance of Gur.
Junen, lower the rope a little bit. I'm almost there. I can reach him.
Here, little further.
Down, up, down, left, right,
Center.
down, right. B-A. Select start.
All right.
Up, down, down.
All right, so we go to Gur, so you can see Trouble getting lowered to you as his little paws extended out to you, as you're kind of like, like just barely holding on. What would you like to do?
Grab his paw and then say to the fire guy, if you would be so kind as to have your children not murder us while we're trying to help, that would be ever so kind.
And you're going to see him look straight up, and some lava is going to ignite out of his mouth as he's shouting out some kind of command in the primordial language. It's going to like echo across, and the one that was attacking Eugenem is just going to kind of like freeze midair.
Go to your room.
Yeah, as he slashed the claw, you can see him just kind of like pull his little appendages into his body, kind of like he did something wrong. But he's just flapping there, and you can see the eyes that were floating in the river from the one that you football tossed, just kind of like, bloop, just kind of like slowly recede into it.
Pissed.
Daddy's upset.
And then I'll just go try and get back up with Trouble's help.
All right, so you don't get double advantage, but you have two people aiding you with this. So what we're going to do is we're just going to auto let it succeed. So you are able to pull up, but as you're crossing, you are going to take
Uh-oh.
2 more fire damage, but you are going to be able to get across. Where are you at? Oh, you have 2 health now. Oh my god.
I was about to say if I
Less than me.
do I still have a potion?
Yes, you
do.
Get
All
that
right.
token. Get that token over here.
Is that 10 or do I have to roll?
Using an action for it.
Uh,
You know what? Just go ahead and roll the 10. It's fine.
okay.
Jackie redeemed health potion for Gur. Thanks, little mama.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
2d4 plus 2.
Oh, 2d4 plus 2.
You can just take the 10.
Or you
Oh yeah, use
can.
use,
Yeah.
use
Yeah,
your
so go
action
ahead and-
for sure.
Yeah.
I will do that then.
Jackie redeemed inspiration point for Gur. There you go.
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you.
All right, so Gur in trouble, you can make your way across. Gur, as you step foot onto the not hot pole, you're downing one of the potions that you have on you.
I'll ask her. What did he say to them to make it stop?
Probably that they would be in trouble if they didn't. This is their parent.
Oh, like maybe like he said like, hey, if you kill those guys, like no more fire night for you.
What?
Fire night? It's like a game. Did all the never mind. Fire night.
All
I'm
right.
Never heard of it.
Shape water under my feet.
It's the rave of all the kids.
Okay. All right, so all 4 of you have made it across. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna go look for your kids now.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go.
Do we wanna get the kids?
I'm gonna like collapse against this wall for like at least a minute.
All right.
Found some of them down. I found some of them down this way. But
You guys are out of initiative, so go ahead and free move around.
I just took 2 fire breaths to the face while I was holding up rope.
This might not be a bad place to take a nap.
Treble,
Yes.
you said 70 pounds, but I'm sure it's a little more.
I look down at my belly. No.
13's gonna start like being stealthy and quiet and shit.
Okay, give me a stealth check as you starting to venture forward into the cavern. Ooh, nice. 27's excellent.
So, Gur, what's happening?
That fire elemental, he's lost a dozen of his kids, and he exchanged me going across and him not murdering me for finding them.
You said
And he's
a
gonna
couple
do the
dozen?
same thing as soon
I
as it
think it
pops
does.
out.
Okay. Okay.
So maybe 2 more?
Oh yeah, if there's more of those things coming, I'm gonna have to take another health potion. I got 4 health left.
All right. Go ahead and take 10.
Guys, can we take a rest here sometime?
Hey, good.
I mean, I know it.
Is the guy like stuck in the lava? Like,
Yes.
Is he? And he said his kids are this way,
Yes.
and we found 2 of them already.
Yes.
All right. Jackie bought another health potion for Junem.
Thank you, Jackie.
Really
Really
saving
needed
your
that.
ass all the time.
Yeah, no doubt.
She's the 5th player of season 2.
The
She's
healer
your
we
cleric,
can
yeah.
One for you and one for you.
Thanks a lot.
How young do you think these kids are? Maybe they can understand you
She
too.
said making it rain pots in this bitch tonight.
Show.
She's like Oprah.
All right. Well,
13's gonna wait for the Mephit.
if that's
Okay.
our deal, then I suppose we should go. Can I step over this little square guy?
Yeah, it's small.
Okay.
Did you hear what they say, Gur?
Yes. Next method we find, we could give it a shot.
Okay.
Okay.
I follow you.
I just let you know I'm not the best with kids.
All right, so as they're trying to catch up to you, 13, go ahead and roll a percentile die for me as you are like, here, baby, 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 at the little puddle of lava for you. All right, and as you're doing your little baby kukas, it doesn't seem that there is any response. You don't see any eyeballs pop up out of this puddle.
All right.
Did you name? Where did Red go?
I see him over here. Come this way, guys.
I like how he's like, I see him over here.
I see a little rat scurrying around over here.
All right. He's gonna do
You
the
hear
same
the-
thing in this puddle.
All right, same thing.
Walls on concrete. It'll scare you.
All right, 61. You can see once again a little pair of eyeballs just blinking at you. Is it kind of?
Did you want to try to talk to it?
Hello there, your father is currently looking for you back at the river. It's dinner time or something. You should come with us.
And you can see the beak kind of pop out. And you can hear it responding back to you. We're all trying to run away. You never saw me. As he goes back down to just the eyeballs.
If you'd be so kind to tell me, why are you trying to run away?
Dad's a dick.
Daddy likes to eat us when we misbehave.
Oh. If you could lead us out of the caves, a way that would not go back past your father, we could work something out.
All right, give me a persuasion check.
How's it going, Gur? You sound like you're about to take one.
It sounds bad.
22.
All right.
Tempting offer. I think I'm safer here, though. He'll never find me here.
He'd never find you if you left the mountain. Ever. It would be impossible, even if the volcano erupted. Come, join us. See the world. Travel.
You can see
I
the
hear
beak.
Pompeii's nice.
You can see the beak kind of emerging out as he's like skeptically staring at you, but it's.
You could become a wizard familiar. That is very good. And I have one myself. It's a comfortable living. You get food. You get taken care of. I know of a perfect city of Langwell, and they could use you in the forge. You could get a job.
Okay. Are you trying to tell the truth? Or are you trying to just over the top cherry on the cake kind of?
It
or
is the
cherry on
truth, but I am overselling it.
All right. Give me a deception check as well.
All right. 12.
I've heard that there's no lava outside of this cavern. I like my lava.
And you'll see his nose kind of sink back into the lava.
You could make lava.
I'll take my chances here.
Leave me
Wait.
be. As he the eyes will kind of sink back into the lava.
I'll turn back to the rest of the group and explain what's going on.
Okay.
Clueless.
Are we in a dead end?
This is a dead end, but there might be another way.
I'm not really looking to be a therapist, but we could try and convince the father to agree not to eat the kids.
I'm not going back there.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I'm all for, family therapy and all, but that's not happening. That's not happening today.
There's at least 9 more puddles. We could try and get one of them to lead us out, or just try and find a way out.
How?
Where did 13 go?
Oh, jeez. Did he say we had to bring back all of his children?
He said he wanted us to go find his children, yes. So it sounds like yes.
All right, and with that, we're going to go on our first break. Looking like we have a pretty good turnout tonight. Welcome, everybody, to Total Tabletop. We are not done yet with tonight's game, so stick with us. We're going to take a quick break. We got a little lore video so you guys can learn about their characters as we take a few minutes. When we come back, we're going to give away 300 table tokens, which you guys can use to help these players by buying inspiration points and health potions like Jackie's been doing for them. So stick around. You don't want to miss that giveaway, and we will resume our game in a few minutes.
Woo! Thank you.
Lava!
Oh, man.
My name is Nam. I have become a conscientious protector for those who cannot protect themselves. Odd things have been happening since Ilundra disappeared. The tides fell out of order during the first eclipse, and the females of my tribe have since become ill. Being from a nomadic coastal tribe, this is very concerning. That is what brought me to Corvalia's temple, in search of answers. I was there when the first horseman arrived, and it was then that I knew the full extent of my destiny. I seek the knowledge to allow my tribe to survive and flourish. I seek the answers to the goddess's disappearance, and I seek the means to prevent the devastation of these horsemen from ever happening again.
Behold, it is I, Treble, your adventuring leader-ish bard, here to tell you a quick tale. That was a tale joke, meow. I grew up hidden from the world as a result of an unlikely love. Mama Tabaxi taught me important shrub values, and Papa, tinkering gnome, sent me off to Banff to get my lust for music and magic out of his fur. Meow. It was there I excelled through my training, made some friends, some enemies, and fell in love. But it all came to a halt when I caught wind of my mother's death. Long story short, I sought training for revenge, and upon my return to Banff, I discovered the love of my life's village had been destroyed by some connection of war horsemen. I fell to pieces, and at that moment, I wanted to end my life. But then a childhood memory of meeting Alundra flashed before me with the words, "In your darkest moment, you'll know what to do." Yeah?
Hey yo, 13 here, Ambassador for Unity and Honey. First thing I recall is waking in the Temple of the Unities. There, I learned and I studied all about Alundra. And let me tell you what, her ways, they was rad. But so few people would listen to the words. This really started to get me down. This is where I finds out I fights better with a buzz. Yeah, I'm a monk, what of it? My love is honey, and my soul is unity. Some of yous call me a dirty rat, and yous know who I'm talking about. So after years of preaching the unity, it's not until now that yous come to my door asking me for help. Well, this may be the miracle opening I was looking for. Let's go. Hey, anybody see my pants?
When I was young, and still unsure whether my name was Gur or if that was just the noise my father made to call for me, a woman named Alundra visited my village, and the sheer variety and potential I saw in her magic made it so my course was clear from a fairly young age. I vowed to learn magic to better the world around me, moved to the city of Laywell as a crafter shortly after, and set about learning from any who would teach me, though not many would, as the Revenant guarded their magic with a zeal. While many found me to be dependable solver to many of their troubles, it wasn't long until I hit a wall in my studies, so I took it upon myself to explore the land and seek knowledge where I could, leaving the city of Waylow behind. In my travels, I helped those I could, but to me it never seemed to be enough. There were always more things attacking, people needing saving, but I cannot allow myself to wallow in this. I must rise up and end this once and for all. Someone or something must be behind the horsemen, and I will find them.
My name is Julian. I have become a conscientious protector for those who cannot protect themselves. Odd things have been happening since Alundra disappeared. The tides fell out of order during the first eclipse, and the females of my tribe have since become ill. Being from a nomadic coastal tribe, this is very concerning. That is what brought me to Corvalia's temple, in search of answers. I was there when the first horseman arrived, and it was then that I knew the full extent of my destiny. I seek the knowledge to allow my tribe to survive and flourish. I seek the answers to the goddess's disappearance, and I seek the means to prevent the devastation of these horsemen from ever happening again.
Behold, it is I, Treble, your adventuring leader-ish bard, here to tell you a quick tale. That was a tale joke, meow. I grew up hidden from the world as a result of an unlikely love. Mama Tabaxi taught me important shrub values, and Papa, tinkering gnome, sent me off to Banff to get my lust for music and magic out of his fur, meow. It was there I excelled through my training, made some friends, some enemies, and fell in love. But it all came to a halt when I caught wind of my mother's death. Long story short, I sought training for revenge, and upon my return to Banff, I discovered the love of my life's village had been destroyed by some connection of war horsemen. I fell to pieces, and at that moment I wanted to end my life. But then a childhood memory of meeting Alundra flashed before me with the words, "In your darkest moment, you'll know what to do." Meow?
Hey yo, 13 here, Ambassador for Unity and Honey. First thing I recall is waking in the Temple of the Unities. There, I learned and I studied all about Alundra. And let me tell you what, her ways, they was rad. But so few people would listen to the words. This really started to get me down. This is where I finds out I fights better with a buzz. Yeah, I'm a monk, what of it? My love is honey, and my soul is unity. Some of yous call me a dirty rat, and yous know who I'm talking about. So after years of preaching the unity, it's not until now that yous come to my door asking me for help. Well, this may be the miracle opening I was looking for. Let's go. Hey, anybody see my pants?
When I was young, and still unsure whether my name was Gur or if that was just the noise my father made to call for me, a woman named Alundra visited my village, and the sheer variety and potential I saw in her magic made it so my course was clear from a fairly young age. I vowed to learn magic to better the world around me, moved to the city of Laywell as a crafter shortly after, and set about learning from any who would teach me, though not many would, as the Revenant guarded their magic with a zeal. While many found me to be dependable solver to many of their troubles, it wasn't long until I hit a wall in my studies, so I took it upon myself to explore the land and seek knowledge where I could, leaving the city of Waylow behind. In my travels, I helped those I could, but to me it never seemed to be enough. There were always more things attacking, people needing saving, but I cannot allow myself to wallow in this. I must rise up and end this once and for all. Someone or something must be behind the horsemen, and I will find them.
The following program features adults using adult language. You have been
Almost to
warned.
200.
Yes.
Be able to give us socks soon.
All right, and we are back. Thank you guys for sticking around. We got some table tokens to give away as promised, and I believe I said 300.
I heard 3,000.
3 million. All right, add points to all viewers. Amount 300. Okay. All right, points given away. All right, where were we? 13 was scouting ahead as Unim and Trouble were slowly behind, leaving Gur alone in a little, little dead end there. Take it away, guys. Whatever you'd like to do.
Do I receive? Wait.
I am. Oh, hey, there you are.
Just left without me.
So I understand the emergence of wanting to find the exit. But if we were to fulfill your deal with the big guy, would that prove maybe to be a nice alliance with somebody down under, if you will?
Wait.
Should we fulfill the bargain that you promised to do and possibly form an alliance with somebody that's pretty strong? Not that I plan to ever come back, but our luck has not yet been so good.
I mean, could be worthwhile. We might get something out of it. Maybe he'll be grateful and give us a reward. At the very least, he could probably point us to the exit.
That I would very much appreciate. Maybe we'll wing it. Where'd 13 go?
No idea.
Okay. I'm going to start being quiet.
Can I listen with my keen senses to hear if I can hear a little scurrying around?
Yeah, go ahead. Let's see. I can see that he is really far away. You're not gonna be able to hear where he is.
Hello, is anybody home in there?
I think that one, Trouble or 13 already checked. Damn, 13, you got like way far ahead. I was Are you just scouting, or are you trying to check out the puddles?
He's just scouting, but now he's going to look at this puddle. Is it hot? You know.
All right, so that seems to be some kind of green ooze that is seeping out from the wall. Doesn't quite look like water.
Goodbye.
Okay. All right.
Fuck this shit on now.
You can go back to everybody else. I'm just wandering.
Okay. everyone. There's the group. All right. All right. So, what is your guys' goals here? Are you trying to fulfill the agreement you made, or are you just saying fuck it and just trying to find your way out of here?
So, Gur, are we trying to fulfill the deal that you made with Big Flamey Guy, or are we saying that fuck it, we're out of here?
I don't know. Perhaps the leader should make a decision.
Ooh. Leaderish Bard?
Leader? I'm a leader-ish. I could.
That's where we let the moral conscience decide.
Squeak,
Suggest.
squeaker, squeak, squeaking.
Squeaker, squeaker.
You stole my acorns.
How many did we found 2, right?
Out of 12, yes. So 10 more, I think.
It's gonna take us a long time to do this.
True.
I don't suppose there's no one there's no one following us, or at least I should suspect not.
I mean, they'd have to get over the lava.
And what did they? Oh,
Dilly dilly.
what did the third one say? It is.
It said their father eats them when they misbehave. So I'm not entirely opposed to breaking the deal. He is trapped in a river.
Oh,
It was a suggestion. Honestly, if I see the exit, I'm leaving. I should think that might be clear to you, but
All right, Trouble, you were trying to keep an ear out for 13. You can hear him scurrying around behind you. His little Raffi, as he's just like full stealth mode, like Naruto ninja, just running with the arms behind, you know, just scurrying around.
guys.
So what?
How do you keep quiet?
So round around here a whole lot. There's a lot of these little puddles everywhere. So I mean, I'm sure we can find some of these things to throw in the thing, but I can't find the exit for the life of me. I did find some green slime puddle. Maybe that's an exit because it's at the end of a hall.
did you see any steps or doors?
I did not see any steps or doors, but I might have missed a turn.
So maybe Gur can do the talking and see if we can talk or coax one of these guys into helping us out.
And I like mazy type maps, but they can be kind of a pain for exploring. So if you guys ever get to the point where you're getting kind of frustrated with it, I don't ever want it to not be fun for you guys. So you could call out like a survival check or something like that, and I may be able to give you guys kind of a hint of which way to go.
Is this still pure sulfur smell?
As you're getting further and further away from that rolling lava bed, the sulfur is getting it's diluted, you know, further and further, and you're getting.
I'm gonna stick with Gur because he's the one that's got the verbal capabilities.
Okay.
Is that the slime you saw?
He has the mother tongue.
Where did 13 go?
He ran off again.
Somebody put a bell on him.
That would be a really good idea.
Oh, he went backwards. Okay.
Don't get too close to it. It could be an ooze.
Is that worse than or better than the fire?
Depends. Do you like acid?
I do not.
Then worse.
As a matter of fact.
I mean, I tried it once in Bard school.
Wrong type of acid.
Bad trip.
Oh, okay. Then no. Meow.
Oh shit! Where did Gur go?
Over here.
Hey, what?
Jesus!
He comes up behind you.
Over here.
So yeah, that's like the slimy stuff I saw, but not the same.
Oh, there's more. Lovely.
All right.
Best thing we need.
Junem, so as you are starting to move further and further away, your keen senses are starting to come back around, and you can actually feel a cool breeze of non-sulfur smelling air coming from this direction.
Friends, Friends, this way.
Romans.
Lend me your ears
As your
and your noses.
snorkel nose is kind of finding that draft of fresh air.
It's roaming for sure, kind of like a dog smelling bacon.
Sure.
Somebody say roaming.
There's I can smell some fresh air. It's breezy.
Did I go the wrong way?
Yes, this way, Trevor.
Shit.
Back
Oh
this
no.
way.
Case.
Trevor, behind you. Over here. Come.
Rebel, behind you!
Shut up, rat.
There, now you guys are going the right way. All right. So as you guys are approaching in this direction, you can feel that cold breeze is shooting straight out, and you can see that there seems to be some kind of oval-shaped rock set in behind a larger oval cutout. It seems like there's some kind of door, but there's no handles on it. It seems like there's just a large circular rock blocking the way.
I'm gonna just start pulling ground out in case anybody else has an idea.
Excuse me, there in the lava. Is this the way out?
Oh, okay. Give me a percentile die as you're checking this
Guidance.
pile of goo.
Can you guide a percentile dice?
Oh, man, why not? I don't know.
All right, and you can see two little eyeballs kind of pop out from the little bubbling.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Is this the way out?
I wouldn't go that way.
Do you have a reason why? Is it filled with spiders?
It's super cold.
Oh, got you. Thanks. That's probably the right way.
It's death to anyone going that way.
Duly noted. Thank
It's
you.
like, it sucks in there!
Stay here where it's nice and warm.
Dad is looking
We're the
for him and he's
adventuring
hungry.
type. We're gonna go explore. We'll let you know what it's like.
Fuck that shit.
And his eyes like go back.
Pleasant day.
Don't say I didn't warn ya.
So is this just like a stone that I could remove physically kind of
You
thing?
could kind of like try to roll it out of the way.
Sure.
All right, put those Loxodon muscles to the test.
So we should take a rest.
Whew. All right, so as you're heaving ho and you're seeming like you're pretty fatigued, you're sick and tired of lava and caves and darkness and these little fuckers popping out of puddles.
That checks out.
Doesn't seem like you're able to by yourself push it, but you have some companions here with you who may be able to assist you.
13 will climb up on top of Junem's head and be like, use your legs!
Leverage. Oh, saving throw, huh?
Is it a saving throw? Oh.
Yeah, it's
No.
rolling.
I just rolled a strength check.
It's the same thing.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Oh, man, this is hard.
So who's all going to be pushing it? We'll combine your scores. So,
I'll be helping.
all right, so we got Junem with an 8. Go ahead and help push Gur.
Click.
Woo! All right, not quite there. So as these two are straining to push, the two little guys are there. You guys wanting to jump in there as well?
13 will climb down and take a look at everything. And then he'll just, alright, let me show you how it's done. And he'll...
God, this is going to be
Give a shove.
embarrassing.
Okay. Oh my god.
But not the way
We're
we thought.
stuck here.
So the three of you guys are all, hit! Trouble is just standing in the back. What would you like to do, Trouble?
Staring at the lava eyeballs, and I like see what's going on. Oh, for fuck's sake! And I help.
Okay.
So strength.
Maybe we could take a second and discuss our plans. We've done nothing but try to get out of this dungeon, but what,
Hey.
Woo! All right, so you three are all,
nice.
oh! Trouble just walks up and is like, just like pats at it, and it's just enough to finally get the stone rolling as this waft of fresh air just comes in and instantly cools you guys down, revealing a large spiral staircase that just goes up and up and up and up. You guys are you're on the 6th floor down in the mountain of Turris. So you guys are way down there. So as you're starting to ascend back up, this cool air is just... You're kind of like a cyclone going down this spiral staircase. So you guys are able to decompress and talk about all the things you're wanting to as you're ascending up this staircase. As this cool rush is coming over you, shaking off all the bad juju from all the lava. And
Yeah.
So as you guys are ascending, go ahead and take it away.
So yeah, what we're not out of the fire yet.
I think we should take a rest.
Well, yes, but afterwards. I mean, we're wanted by half of Candoria by now.
Yeah, for all we know, there could be jailers waiting for us outside of this door here.
Maybe we just camp out down here.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I would very much like to sleep.
Like a little sauna.
I feel like I've lost a couple of pounds out of just pure sweat. Speaking of which, I got lots of water. I'm gonna pass it out to whoever wants or doesn't have it.
Yeah. It seems like this would be a safe enough place if you guys are wanting to take a rest. Are you looking for a long rest or a short rest?
Long rest.
Gur, can you maybe ask your friend to watch guard for us?
Sure. I'll go back down the stairs a little bit.
Okay.
Howdy, neighbor.
Oh, it's you again. I'm glad to see you didn't die.
Nope. We're going to go ahead and take a rest, though, and we're going to guard the stairs, make sure nothing comes down. I would really appreciate it if you could let us know if anything tries to come this way. Just yell.
What's in it for me?
It's their backpack. Do you like wax?
What?
Oh, wait.
It melts when it gets warm, and it makes a scoopy thing.
What are you telling him?
I'm trying to offer him something in exchange for watching our backs.
That sounds lame. What else you got?
I prestidigitation a pile of gold in my hand, and I say, "Tell him we're giving this."
It's going to disappear the moment you go away.
So what?
So he won't watch the thing when it disappears. He'll probably just tell people, "Hey, they're up there."
You got any brighter ideas?
Maybe. I take out. We have all of our stuff, right?
Why wouldn't
What
you?
would he want?
Just making sure that we didn't have anything missing. I'll take out some food, some trail rations, some beef jerky. Would this do?
What do they eat?
I have an iron pot. Do you think if it melted down into the lava, it would be like extra padding?
It might not melt. He could just sit in it.
Here, offer this iron pot to him while you're at it.
You want this?
Could come with us in the pot.
So, let me get this straight. You want to leave me your garbage and make me work for you?
What do you want? I don't know what to offer you. I personally never met a imp before. So.
Who you calling an imp, fatty? Offer me something good, or I'm gonna call out to everyone, let them know where you are.
I have a better idea. I won't tell your dad where you're at.
I'll keep an eye out.
Singing the lava.
All right, we're good. Let's go. Done being nice.
That's hilarious.
That was classic.
Good. Perhaps if we're going to rest, and I'm going to hand him the gloves of thievery, you can maybe identify these or get a feel for what they do.
Yeah. I think it takes 10 minutes or an hour or something like that.
Yeah, if you guys are taking a long rest, you can go ahead and do that while you guys are resting. All right, go ahead and top up on everything. You guys are in a secure place.
Thank you.
As far away as you guys have gotten, no one's pursuing you, so you would be able to safely rest in there the entire time. It's not going to be super comfortable as a stone spiral staircase. It's hard to rest, but at least that cool breeze that is just rushing across you is going to keep you from being hot. So,
I'll take my towel out and use it as a pillow.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna tuck in under Junem's ear.
How many hours you guys planning on resting in here?
15 to 20.
15 to
The
20.
minimum
No,
necessary. So 8 hours, I think, is the minimum.
Just going for the 8. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you got the little magma mephit down there watching. You guys are on the staircase.
Before maybe we should. I mean, like, not that I don't trust your friend, but last time we did this, 13 died.
Yeah. Hey, remember I suggested last time we take a rest, we take turns on watch?
Yeah.
Yep, let's do that.
Maybe you should be more pushy.
Okay. All right. So
I'm the best standings with you guys.
You guys are going to be here in this stairway for quite a while, so we can fast track as much as you guys need to. But if there's anything you guys need to catch up on for conversation or plans or strategy or anything, go ahead and take as much time as you need.
These are gloves of thievery.
What do they do?
They help you thief. Gloves.
I know what they do.
Okay. I do not.
Well, I've got these, and I've got no need for those.
Tremble, can you pick a lock? Because I can pick a lock. Can you pick a lock?
Can I pick
Can
lock?
you pick a lock like I pick a lock?
Yeah, I can pick lock just fine.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say I'm about a 5 at picking locks. How about you?
What about scale of 1 to 20?
That's probably more appropriate.
Yeah.
Let me see. On a scale of 1 to... Okay, so... How about a scale of 27?
Holy shit.
So pretty good, yes.
These would give you a plus 5 on that scale of 20. For that particular type of thing for picking locks. So I think Trevor should get the gloves.
I
Heist is
didn't
with
do anything to deserve
Heist is
them.
IE, right? Or EI?
EI.
There was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a heist.
Oh, that's not cool then. Didn't know if I was wrong.
If we gave Trevor the gloves, I don't think he would ever fail at picking a lock. If you give me the gloves, I would be about the same skill as Trevor at picking locks.
I would only worry that I don't think that I could trust him. I mean,
I'm right here, Junem.
I'm looking right at you. And
use the word you instead of him. Use your
it's
English.
been well. Here's the thing, Treble. You keep trying to inspire us with your magic and call yourself a leaderish bard, but you're not acting like it, or at least it doesn't seem so to me. I want you to inspire me, if that's what you think your role is, not with magic, but with your actions, your deeds. Because all I know is that when we needed you, when we needed help, when Raylin needed help, you weren't there. And now we're ready to leave this place, and I don't feel safe giving you gloves that would help you be more thief, or give you the option to do that, because I don't know that I trust you not to take my stuff. You've not given me a reason to.
I have no interest in your things, Junem.
It's not so much that.
Oh, then
You've not been yourself. It does, something seems off.
yeah, well,
Chris has something.
Hey,
Chris,
Junem gets the first sanity point.
oh, we got sanity point? Chris, I sent you a message in Discord.
Oh yeah, I got them already.
Okay.
They're popping up.
Yes.
Yeah. Look, Junem, can we maybe worry about getting out of here first before.
Out of here is
We
up
have
there,
any
possibly
scary
in front
parts.
of jails. Is there a better time?
I don't know.
I mean, if I'm not going to sit here and force words out of your mouth, I just want you to know what's on my mind.
That is fair. I just want to get out of here.
Agreed.
And
I also want to take a nap.
Out of character, does the rest of the party already know about Treble's uncle?
Only
I
Gur.
don't think so. You can use this time to bring it up if you like.
I'll lean over to Treble and say to him quietly, "Perhaps now is the time to explain what is going on. I think if you did, the party would accept it and
Wait.
want to help you."
If you lean to your right and I lean to my left,
Oh, there you go.
I think it's time that you tell them what is going on.
okay.
Nice.
I think they'd be understanding, and it might be better for the whole party if we're honest.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Brian, I
You are
think
very
John's
convincing.
wanting to do it too.
Hey,
Oh,
Lean over. Other way, other way.
oh, over here?
There you go.
so,
What the fuck are they talking about? This is awkward.
Thanks for tuning in to season 2, folks. Take this shit for
Yeah,
real.
we're getting that.
Da-da-da-da. I think honesty is the key.
Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Are you sitting down? Because if you're not sitting down, you're going to want to sit down for this.
Oh, I'm sitting down.
So, I might have not been lost in the caves. And when you guys were adventuring so much. But more importantly, the biggest thing is that night when we were camping and my Uncle Puck went missing. He gave me a sending stone. Do you know what they are?
I've heard of them, yeah.
And I
Be
took it
helpful.
out and I show it to him. It's like a one-time use thing. It's like burnt out now, so it's not really good. But I hold on to it anyway. And so I tried reaching out to Uncle Puck, and wouldn't you know it, bad motherfucker Kane was on the other end and said, "Fuck all of you for getting in my way." And that was the only thing. That was his response. That's all he said, Neil. So
That explains a
he's
lot.
kind of like, like my only family left, Meow. And when we got down here into the caves, I thought about just leaving and going to find them on my own. I don't feel like I'm really helping you guys out much. And I did not know what we were really doing down here. I figured if I just backtracked. And then I lost my way and found some levers and pulled them. And I could not figure out what they did.
We've seen a lot of levers over the past weeks.
You really have everything.
We have.
But there is something that I guess I should tell you. And I look at Gur like, don't make me tell him. And the tail's like, no, don't tell him. No, it's confession time, Tail. So, I might have been invisible and was kind of following you guys around a little bit. And I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I
Have
wanted
you-
to leave, but I wanted to keep an eye on you guys to see if you missed me or not.
Have you ever had friends before? This might seem like an insensitive question, but in all honesty, I'm sorry to hear about Uncle Puck. The short time we spent with him, I like the guy too. I like to hope that maybe we could help you out. That's what you ask your friends to do for you. We've not known you that long, 13 and I. But I would gladly walk right up to him and throw down for you, for Uncle Puck. You should know that. And you know what? Looking over at 13, I bet you he will too.
You say that, but you don't know. You don't know shit, man. That
Just
was my
telling you.
uncle. This is my last. That's the last bit of family that I fucking had, man.
You say it like he's gone. Do you know that?
I don't know if he's gone. I just want to kill the motherfucker. Kane.
You'd have a better shot at it if you brought some friends along.
Yeah, you say I'm a friend. But you guys didn't look for me.
I'll be honest with you, because we didn't know you were there. How long were you following us? While we were trying to jump the lava?
Yeah, I mean, after a certain point, when you go over the lava, going back to look for somebody, you know, we looked for you when you first disappeared. We were like, where'd he go? And then we couldn't find you. We even called out a little bit.
We looked for you.
We left you a trail so you could.
Yeah,
definitely
I
find
left you arrows. You know, we did a lot. It's you who don't know nothing.
Maybe it's just all this lava taxing on us all.
Yeah, maybe.
But I don't know what we're going to be able to do once we get out of here, because we've got a lot on our plates. But at the top of my list is Keen. Because we still need to worry about Drendolin. I don't even know if he's alive anymore. He was taken. Uncle Puck taken now too. Do you want I'm gonna pull out the pipe. You want some of this? Maybe it'll help. At least for the night.
He trouble with the tear in his eye, looks up, and he says, "Do you want to know a secret, Junem?"
I love secrets.
And I whisper in his ear, "I'm allergic to that shit."
Fair enough. It's too bad because, I mean, it's a good time. Well, I've said my piece. I don't want to sit here and stay mad at you forever. I just want you to know that if you need to, suck it up. Start. You're not useless to us. You've already proven that. I don't know what you're seeing that makes you think not. But right now, we're kind of in this together.
Back there, wasn't I?
You tried to cross a bridge of lava to come and save my ass.
Yeah.
I reached to my tail. I told you he would point that out. Worth it.
Hashtag worth.
Well, I'm not comfortable with awkward conversations. So how about we get the fuck out of here, man? Or maybe take a nap first for 8 hours.
Now you're talking.
Yeah, it's okay. You're just talking through the rest. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That said, I mean, about the gloves, if you think you would be able to put them to best use, that's fine. And what I said about, not trusting you, I'm not sure I still do, but I'd like to.
Takes a big sigh. That is fair. I earned that. If the gloves are a big issue, then I will leave it to the party to decide.
I think if we give them to you, we'll never have to worry about a lock again.
I can just look at it.
Yeah. The practical me says yes, of course. I've got no issue with it.
I look at the lock, and then all of a sudden there's a bunch of little baby locks. Oh no, I did it again.
But with that, I'm gonna probably crash. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Good job, guys. All right, so you guys all turn in. You take your turns rotating guard. Nothing eventful happens. That cool breeze really just brings down your body temperature, kind of relaxes you, reminds you of a surface that is within reach, and eventually get to the point where you guys are all rested. So go ahead and fill up on health points and all of your... Oh yeah, you can bring back the wobbles.
Wobbles!
Everybody can fill up health. I think Trouble still needs to be topped off.
Yep.
All right, so as you guys arouse and you get ready, you ascend up and up the stairs. It just seems to be never ending, but eventually you can see bright light from a doorway, and as you exit, it's almost blinding for a moment because it was so dark in this spiral staircase. Oh, stealth check, okay. But as you emerge, it seems like you're coming out of this hole that was in the side of the backside of the mountain, and you're no longer directly in Turris, so it was a whole city, which you guys didn't see because you went out the back way. You're emerging on the back side of the mountain, and the first things that you hear are chirping birds as they're flying overhead. It's about midday as the sun is almost at the highest point. You're not sure how long you've been underground, but as your eyes start to slowly, adjust to the light as you're looking through the canopy, you're enjoying the serene sound of the bird chirps. But then you hear an ear-piercing scream of a woman far off in the distance. You can just hear it, just blood-curdling scream, and it kind of snaps you back into reality. And it seems to be almost a chorus of screams coming off northwest of your guys' position. And you look over the tree canopy, because you guys are coming out from the mountainside. There's some trees there, but you can see off in the distance there's this dark smoke just pouring up from a direction for where you can hear the sounds of the screams coming from.
Can't be good.
Oh man, no, getting the fuck out of here. Alright, guys. Huddle up. Maybe it's time I try this leaderish thing out a little more. I said huddle up!
Take a knee next to you.
Okay.
Go on.
Alright, it is fourth quarter. We are down by 3. We need a Hail Mary play, Gur.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, but it sounds motivational.
I need you to stop rolling threes.
You can see Wobbles hop off her shoulder on the ground. He grabs an acorn under his arm and he's like,
A little bit of dirt under his eye.
All right, guys.
What do you think?
We need to huddle up and decide what the hell we're going to do. Are we going to play hero or are we going to get the fuck out?
There could be a chance that these are the same people we were blamed for burning down a city before. So if we go, we could find them, clear our names, or we could go, find them, and get blamed for it again.
Those are ear-piercing screams.
And Junim, when you say that, you actually hear some children starting to scream as well.
Fuck.
Ah, shit.
Then we gotta go. Or at least I gotta go.
Let's do it.
Fetting hops up on.
I'm starting to catch on.
Okay.
All right. It is
Well-
settled then. Let's go rescue this village, eh?
All right, so it takes you a few moments, Gur, as you're trying to figure out where the fuck you are. Do you have, besides your history, do you have any other skill? We can do a history if we need to, but is there any other things you could use to kind of figure out where you are?
Survival.
I got a 2 in survival.
Let's use your history.
All right.
Ugh.
18.
18. All right, so kind of it takes you a moment as you guys are moving towards. You can see the smoke getting thicker and thicker as you're moving up, and as you guys approach, you can see there is this small town, and you can see some of the rooftops kind of peeking over this very fortified wall, and it looks kind of Victorian, and that kind of reminds you. You're thinking that this might be Holbrook. You've heard of this town before. You haven't been there yourself, but going by the look of the buildings, it would remind you of that. And as you guys get closer, you can see that a bunch of the buildings inside are on fire, and there's a bunch of dead bodies on the ground just outside of the wall. And let me drop you guys on another map here. And shift click, yeah. Boom. Alright, so as you guys are making your way towards the screams, it brings you to the corner of this wall, and you can see the dead bodies that are sprawled out on the floor as the smoke is building up and these hot flames are just dancing up into the sky. You can hear women and children and even men screaming inside. The screams are starting to get less and less. You're not sure why, but maybe there's just less people to scream as the city is just getting swallowed up in flames inside.
Oh, this is pretty ominous, but does anybody have an issue with getting in here and trying to figure out what's going on?
None here.
I can't sit here and listen to any more of those screams.
Okay. And as you start to walk up, you can see these dead bodies that have slashes and hacks and smash marks all over their body. Blood squirts all over the ground, and all of them seem to be lifeless. There's even a horse that's on the ground that has just been completely gutted. You can see all of its intestines just spewed across the ground. You can see flies all around it, kind of just picking at it. Probably going to be...
Like it's been there for a while, or is this fresh?
It's fresh, yeah.
Okay.
And
Treble, can you climb that wall?
the front doors are open, and you can see that they're wooden and they're kind of on fire. Most of it's been burnt out. You can see some metal braces that kind of hold it. That's all crumbled apart, and it is definitely open for you guys to go in.
How tall is the wall?
Like 28 feet.
Can I try climbing it to get a bird's eye view?
Yeah, give me an acrobatics check as you try to get a good foothold.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem at all. You can hop up to the top.
All right. Do I see anything living?
Give me a perception check with advantage as you have
Keen sense.
the high ground.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Wait, that was the wrong roll. That was
Performance.
Oh, no, where that came from? What was it? Perception?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. That would have been better.
All right. So you can get a good look at this place. So just use your vision. You can see these dead bodies and blood squirts everywhere. There are arrows sticking in the ground. You're not sure. You can't see anybody who is alive or fighting right now, but all the buildings seem to be just rolling embers and these flames circling up as the flame is just consuming these buildings, spreading from building to building. And you can hear a few screams coming from the insides of the compound, but it doesn't sound like many people are left.
Does this seem like a horseman MO?
Explain your question better.
Modus operandi. Does it seem like this is the type of attack that usually happens with a horseman? Does this fit their style?
Give me a history check.
26.
This doesn't seem like horsemen related. All the previous 3 horsemen that have come, there's always been a lot of other things that accompany with it. This seems more like somebody's coming and slaughtering people and torching the entire village.
I think for now I'm listening for whatever screams and checking over my shoulder to make sure everybody else is behind me. But I mean, I'm heading straight for.
Okay.
Trying to save a life.
The latest
honestly.
screams you can hear are coming from this direction.
Is this a door? Something I can pass through?
Yeah, you can go underneath. It's like a overhang.
Okay.
Okay.
If there's no dynamic lighting, you can pass through.
Can I?
Oh, I see myself.
Can I scale the rooftops? Kind of make my way from here to here.
Sure. Yeah, as long as there's no dynamic lighting, you can go across it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna do that and stay on the high ground.
Oh, son of a!
Something happened.
It's the jars. The jars made evil clowns.
Evil what?
Evil clowns. It's classic wizard magic. If you read all the stories, oh god,
How many clowns are there?
clowns.
Oh.
Oh no!
They're twins, Basil. All right. So, Junem, as you come around the corner, you can see you in front of you holding this massive weapon. It's just cleaving somebody, just smashing them straight to the ground as their body just splurts everywhere into just goo, splats all over the ground. You can see another 13 and another Gur as well, company, as 13 is sliding through, just punching all these people in the nuts as they're falling over, and he whips them with their tails, they fall into the ground. And you can see that they're just going through, just slaughtering people as they're screaming.
I'm not even gonna ask, but I'm gonna dive in and just start wailing on people.
All right, roll initiative, everyone,
Clowns.
as we charge in.
They have my face.
Okay. I'm going to...
Guys, I think I know what's going on now.
changing the
Do you know
name
the
on these
wizard
because I
for-
didn't think about the initiative, so it's gonna be confusing. So let me go through and
Tunem,
Yeah, I was gonna say
Well-
it'll highlight the. Oh yeah, we
Well-
look like
Level.
each other.
there we go.
Tuger.
Okay, let me change all these real quick.
I put a red dot on myself if that helps.
No, I meant just in the initiative order.
Sure, but I mean this for my own sanity.
Sure.
Oh god, you're right.
All right, give me a quick second.
Clowns. Circus clowns.
We were going to attack ourselves,
Sure,
what would our
the real
strategy be?
one.
Take out Gur.
Kill the wizard first. Don't let him clap.
Yep. Kill the wizard.
All right, so first on initiative is going to be Treble, who is, following you guys. He's jumping from rooftop to rooftop, trying to skate around all the ones that are on fire. You have the high ground, Obi-Wan.
Yep.
What would you like to do?
Can I see any of the clowns?
Just use your vision on the map.
Yep, I can see him. Okay.
Okay.
Perfect. Then, without hearing the wizard thing, I take a good look at the rat.
Okay.
and take a shot with a crossbow. And they don't see me, right? Because I'm up
No,
on
they're busy slaughtering citizens in the town.
So is this like a sneak attack, surprise attack, or?
Yeah, I'll give you guys a surprise. Yeah, go ahead.
Jesus.
All right, so as you fire your crossbow bolt, it's gonna peg into a small little structure that 13. He kind of goes around the corner. It's gonna sink right into the beam that's holding up the structure, and it's not going to hit. Anything else?
I will bonus action inspire the rats and say with a little inspiration say, hey, just so you know, I went for the wizard first.
Okay, and then we go to Gur.
Die me. We going hard, everybody?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Magic missiles immediately.
Okay, roll for some damage.
Do you have shield spell?
I do not.
That's
9
good.
immediately. Just pew pew pew.
All right. All right, so these arcane missiles are just going to come flying around, swirling around the buildings, and they're going to smack your counterpart straight in the back as he is casting some kind of magical spell on somebody. So their body gets obliterated, but right when that happens, the missiles hit in his back, and he seems to take a lot of damage as he kind of takes a knee and shakes it off, and he stands up, getting ready to turn around. Anything else you'd like to do?
Try and take some cover.
Okay. All right, Juju Nenem. Juju Nenem. Nenem. Nenem.
I think I will. I would like to hold myself.
Like a hug?
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on my clone.
Oh, okay. Okay, go ahead and click it.
You know your own will.
All right. Wisdom saving throw.
My clone should be almost dead.
All right, I got 13. What was the DC?
I think that's mine. Yeah, it is.
All right.
It matches. And 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30. I don't want to stand in front of the clone rat. Just saying. Yeah, right. And I think. Oh, shit. Yep, that's all.
Punch up.
All right, then we go to the dirty rat of the party.
That ain't is gonna run up. He's gonna kick the shit out of the wizard.
Okay. All right, go ahead and start your
First,
onslaught.
he's gonna kick the wizard.
Yeah, left. Yeah, that hits.
That will hit.
4.
All right, and as your foot comes out, how do you want to do it?
So he, the missiles having riddled the poor wizard, 13 just automatically assumes that it's going to be a tough fight, and he comes flying in with a flying sidekick,
Okay.
and kicks the head off of Gur.
All right, it's not going to dislodge the head. You're going to hear it crack as his body just falls limp. And the little evil squirrel on his shoulder is just going to kind of disappear.
And then he's going to take a step back behind you.
Okay.
We killed him too soon. We should have had a squirrel fight.
Right.
All right, we'll go back up to Trouble. Now the surprise round is over.
Yep. All right.
And they are going to take notice of you guys and face towards you.
Okay. I am going to get here. How much is... Okay. All right, I'm just going to fire at the rat right now.
Okay.
Which one?
Yeah.
It, it doesn't matter. He won't damage either one.
I can catch him. The missiles.
Yeah, it's deflect missiles will probably be higher than the damage you can do. So that would technically hit, but go ahead and roll your damage and subtract 16 from it.
I'm sorry, what?
Roll your damage and subtract 16 from it.
Well, there's your one.
Oh wait, is it
What level did you
Are
get
you-
the
are
deflect
you-
missiles at?
I got it at level 3.
Okay, the clones were created when you guys were level 2.
Oh, so that would hit.
So it is going to hit, yes. Alright, so 3 piercing damage. Good job.
I thought they were the same level, so I was like, fuck.
I was like, oh shit.
this is gonna hurt?
Alright, so 3 piercing damage. Taken to the clone of 13. Anything else?
I'm gonna move over this way here,
Okay.
and that's it.
Alright, so 13's clone is going to see the arrow just sink into his leg. Just in one quick motion, he's going to swipe it and going to break the end off, so it's just a little stick nub sticking out, and he's going to charge towards Junem.
Damn it! Swipe or no swiping.
Think of Ace Ventura.
And pull open your sheet here. And he's going to go for a bite. Does 16 hit?
Miss.
Woohoo.
All right. Help me with
That's
your
20
character
feet.
here.
He can also do a kick or a tail as well.
All right, he's
Then
going
a
for
key
kick
point.
and a key point. Yeah.
And if he spends a key point, he'll get 2 kicks.
Miss.
So is that
Alright.
right?
No, it would have been
1, 2, 3,
16,
4.
13, 7.
Okay. Sorry.
You wouldn't have got that 4th attack.
Okay.
3 misses.
All right. So as you came
Obviously
charging
not
up
the real 13.
Clearly a clone. This couldn't be you.
You're holding up your shield, and the little rat just banging on it. You can just hear thump, thump, thump as he's going flurry of blows. And you can hear a trumpeting sound as the clone of Junem just comes full bore charging straight at 13. Or, excuse me, Junem. And... gonna pull up that one. Okay, and he's gonna try to mace. Use his mace.
I know you said mace, but I heard mate.
He's gonna try to mate with you.
There's only so many of us left.
Doing 6 bludgeoning damage as the mace comes and just crushes through the shield and smacks you on top of the head.
Ow.
Stop hitting yourself.
Dang, I hit hard, guys.
Alright, and then we go to Gur.
Knowing that the wizard is dead, he's going to go for the next most dangerous thing and shoot at the second rat.
Okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
9 more damage on the rat.
I thought you were supposed to go after the healer next.
Where is... there he is. Okay.
Ditch is through.
I need
You
to-
kill the wizard. Then you kill the DPS. There's a way of things.
Alright. So those magic missiles are gonna just start pummeling on the side as the rat is beating on the shield and he takes the damage. Anything else you'd like to do?
Hide some more.
Alright, Junem, so you had the clone of 13 up there beating on the shield, and then the Junem clone came in and just smashed right through it, smacking you on the head, but you can see these missiles coming right over your shoulders as they pummel into the little rats. What would you like to do?
So the rat's next. Is that what you're saying?
Hit you! Hit you! Hit you!
Well, you know what I could do actually.
I think 13 wants to kill the rat.
Oh, I forgot to add the +2s earlier, but it's alright. Let's keep going.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to do this one. Orders demand, do a little trumpeting. And see if I can get them to drop their weapons.
Okay, wisdom saving throws. What's the
13.
What's the range?
That
30
aim.
feet?
30 feet.
Is treble outside the 30? Someone measure for me.
He's
Yeah.
at 30.
No,
He's
the
good.
other.
No, this
Oh, yeah,
Tribble.
he's out. Whatever do you mean?
All right, so that was wisdom, right?
Yes.
There's 13s. And Junems.
Thaddeus doesn't really drop his weapons.
His hands fall
They're
off.
He is
attached.
charmed.
Yeah.
He is charmed till the end of my next turn still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but you are not.
Okay. Anything else?
That's an action. I want to bonus action. No, I'm good.
Okay. All right, you
That's it.
dirty rat.
Alright, Thaddeus gonna come in under the legs of Junem here, and he's gonna kick himself in the head.
Okay, you're gonna get a +2 since Junem is right there with you.
And advantage.
Pack tactics. All right, roll some damage. All right, how do you want to do it?
He's going to hit him gently across the face, and the 13 clone is just going to fall gently to the ground.
Okay, anything else?
And then he is going to spend a key point and do 2 attacks on Junem.
Okay.
Going to kick him and bite him.
Those will both hit. Roll damage.
For 10 damage.
Nice.
And then he's going to retreat back behind Junem.
Okay. All right. Curse clone down. All right, Treble's clone.
Are you still in range? Can you do that and then disengage?
Yeah, I'm still in range.
Oh,
I'm next
okay.
to you. I could disengage if I wanted, but... So...
All right, Treble on Treble.
Cat on cat violence.
All right, he's going in with a rapier attack.
Okay.
And that is going to miss. You see this cat just scaling up the building right next to you on top, and he's just going to swing in his rapier. But you're going to see it. You're going to step to the side as the blade glances off into the rooftop, smashing some shingling as they slide off and crash into the ground, breaking. And it is now your turn.
I cast vicious. No, wait. Did I say that right? Yeah, vicious mockery. And him, and I said, cat touches. And that was pretty bad.
I got a chuckle out of it.
All right, wisdom saving throw. Rolled a 14.
He is unaffected.
Unaffected. All right.
And as you're starting to do your little dance of you're doing it, he starts to mock you. He's dancing the same thing.
I'm kind of turned on a little bit.
All right, then we go to Junem's clone, who's going to turn to Junem and try to. He's actually going to. Guiding Bolt, Sacred Flame. Which one?
Oh no.
He's going to try to Guiding Bolt, but it was only a 9.
That's good.
Dying.
That could hurt.
Mm-hmm. Guiding bolt. Boom, boom.
Crit. We're dead.
All right, so the bolt is going to strike in the building right next to you as it misses, giving Gur an opportunity to attack. We have Trouble's clone up on the roof, and then Junem right in front of you guys.
Seeing that both Junem and 13 are there, I'm going to give Treble a little hand and try and take out his clone.
Okay.
7 pulse damage.
Nice.
Magic missing all of our clones.
They're nice. They always hit.
Why is he smiling so big?
Your damage is wrong on your magic missiles, by the way.
What?
Your damage should be
3d4 plus 3?
plus 3, not plus 1.
So
add 2 damage to
add
that.
2 more.
Mm-hmm.
We'll fix that real quick.
And then we go to Junem, unless Gur has anything else he wants to do.
Nah. All good.
I'm going to mace to the face.
That will... Oh, you get a plus...
I get a bonus for...
Yep, that will hit.
Right, okay.
Nice. Take yourself out.
Knock
7
myself out.
damage.
Yeah.
Nice. You get a solid hit. His footing kind of staggers. He almost falls down, but he does have a little bit left in him. As we go to 13.
So as Junem swings the mace and hits him in the side of the face, 13 is running up Junem's arm,
Okay.
and he's going to kick him.
Okay.
Not in the face.
And you know what? I'm going to spend an inspiration point just because
Okay.
I wanted it to be cool, and it wasn't.
There you
That'll
go.
do it.
For 5 bludgeoning.
How do you want to do it?
And then it basically ends up looking like 13 and Junem hit him at the same time.
Okay.
And then 13 carries the momentum over and hops on these buildings and starts running over here to help Treble. Like all in one smooth motion.
Awesome. Beautiful.
And that is all.
All right. Now we go back up to the trebles on the rooftop.
Thank you, Jack.
Treble over there.
And another
Which
rapier. Man. He ain't doing so hot. All right, so another rapier attack comes in, and you're going to dance to the side. What would you like to do?
I take mine out and I stab.
Oh, God!
Yeah, totally having cat and boots movement.
Yeah.
Dilly dilly.
Thanks for the follow.
Can we
Yes,
talk
thank
to
you.
these guys?
I mean, you can try.
Nice.
Oof.
Right.
Roll some damage.
Stop hitting yourself.
And that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, stop stabbing yourself, self. Stop stabbing yourself, self.
And that rolled the damage because of the crit, right? So it'd be 8.
Yes, that's only 8.
All right, still pretty good. He's not down. He's still up. As your rapier pierces into his body, as you pulled out, blood just starts squirting out, but he's still standing.
Non-lethal.
Okay.
And then we go to Gur.
This could be how we clear our names.
So I look at the other bodies. Are they look like they're about to disappear, or are they actually like dead bodies?
We would use your passive in combat unless you want to take your action to actually make a physical check.
Passive is 12.
All right, with 12, you're not going to notice anything out of the ordinary because it's just the chaos of combat going on.
Non-lethal. I don't think I have any non-lethal.
Magical damage is hard to declare
Look at
as
all
non-lethal.
You could always
Oh, I
try
know.
Inspiring someone.
I will throw my stick at him and yell, Asmodeus, use constrict!
Okay.
What are you throwing?
Hold
it
him
at,
in
though?
place!
Okay, I don't have the snake ready, but just go ahead and...
Which one are you throwing it at?
Do you know which one you're throwing it at?
Asmodeus might not know which one I'm throwing it at, so he's going to constrict you both.
Okay.
I'm going to try and wrap you guys together.
Okay, that works for me. Let's get a contest.
Oh,
10.
A
bad.
10. Oh, okay.
That's to hit, so.
Oh, that it would be.
Look.
Okay, so it's gonna.
So just a giant snake flies out of the
He
air.
he doesn't hit anybody.
He just crushes all the rooftops. Shingles go sliding everywhere as he's hissing around, looking at both of them, really confused about what the which one to go for. All right, let's go to Junem.
Seeing as Medea's flying up there, I think they're good. And what I want to do is look down at myself or my clone
Okay.
and investigate or something like that and see what's going on.
All right. Give me investigation check or perception check, whichever you're trying to do.
Perception then. On that note.
Okay. So you take your large body as he just kind of flops over, and you can see the eyes of this second Junem on the ground. There's no whites. Everything is just complete black. It's just solid black eyes. They're just completely glazed over. And as you stare, into the eyes. It almost seems like you can see off into an eternity through his eyes. It's just a void of nothing behind those windows to his soul.
Those cold, dead eyes.
I'm also going to take a moment to admire the tusks.
Okay.
Just kind of be like, is this what I really look like? I don't know that I've ever seen a mirror before.
All right, we go to 13.
All right, 13's gonna run across. He looks at the two cats, and
Look for the gloves.
they turn invisible when you
Oh no!
He looks at the two rats and he's going to first kick this rat over here,
Cat.
not non-lethally.
Okay.
Which one?
Yeah, I'll miss,
Yep, I will miss.
and then I'll kick it again.
We do have pack tactics, so that will hit.
All right, and it's non-lethal, kicking him in the nuts.
All right. So.
And go ahead.
Okay.
I'll spend a key point to kick him again too.
Well, okay. So the non-lethal damage will render him unconscious.
Oh, then I would have used the other one to non-lethally kick the other
Can't be too
the other
sure.
treble because we don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna use an X even though it was non-lethal. I couldn't really find anything I
Yeah,
liked.
yeah.
Or that one. We'll do that. There we go.
And then a non-lethal for 4 damage on the other treble.
All right, Treble, you take 4 damage as the rat comes up and just bap, bap, and hits you as well. And
All right,
Son of bitch, Pratt!
hey, is that you or is that you?
The fuck, I'm the real treble. Can you not tell the difference?
Would the real Trevor please stand up?
all right, so the clone of Treble's body will just kind of fall prone on his back. There's a little bit of life left in the tail as it kind of just falls over on the rooftop. The
13, look at
buildings
his
are all
eyes.
still engulfed in flames as it's pouring up. As you're looking around, there's no more screams. Seems like there's no one left alive. As you listening around, all you hear is the crackling of the flames just consuming all these buildings, and you can hear the deep labored breathing of the cat that is knocked out on the rooftop. What would you guys like to do?
I start picking up his arm and dropping it.
Okay.
And picking it up
You just see
and dropping
just the hairy forearm just kind of just collapses. It seems like he's out.
This is fucking. This is weird, man.
Yeah.
So, do you think these guys did this?
Yeah. Yes.
I have to.
I'm going on the lookout.
The obvious questions.
Okay.
I'm listening for anybody that might still be moving, alive, or encroaching.
Okay, give me a perception check.
We were set up before. I don't want to be set up again.
Do it with advantage. With your big ass
Twice.
ears. Okay. All right. As you're listening around, all you can hear is the crackles and parts of buildings losing integrity and kind of crushing and falling to the ground. You just hear just the falling debris and the flames, the smoke billowing up, just making the whole sky above you guys just gray and black swirls just rising up.
And the bodies, they're not doing anything, but just they seem like dead bodies
At the moment, yeah.
comparatively.
They're busy hitting the floor.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
It's honestly really impressive. I don't think I could have actually done any of this. Like, the town's guard, where were they?
Cachorrs redeem sanity point for 13.
Woo!
You guys are we got 3 sanity points now.
Nice. I don't even know how to use them yet.
That was the wrong person. Bam. There we go. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
What was his name again, Sean?
Ka-choo!
That's yours. I don't know. Can I buy a vowel? Not a W.
Right.
All right, what you guys like to do is these clone bodies are just all sprawled out in front of you.
So I know how we've been set up. Do you want me to explain it to you guys?
I think I got it.
Stand over my unconscious twin, and I just say, "Ka-chow!"
All right, so Junem, as you're continuing to look over the other Junem's corpse, so you notice the black eyes, but as you're starting to investigate some more, as you lift the head up, you can see a pulsating koi symbol on the back of his neck that matches the one that was on the urns, and you can see it kind of glowing blue, and the pulsing is slowing down. Ooh.
Uh-oh. I don't know if this is a countdown, but something's going on with the eyes, and yeah, I'm backing up. Fuck away. Bring the knocked out one with you.
Oh yeah.
And I'm coming like back here.
Hey, Gar, you mind helping me carry this fucker? He's probably more than 70 pounds.
Do we want to be touching him with the pulsing and the potential explosion?
Oh yeah, check out his eyes. Are they pulsing too? The unconscious one?
Flip his hair up and look at his eyes.
So he's gonna have the koi tattoo on the back of his neck as well, but his is solid glowing.
Sweet.
Okay.
Yep.
Good idea.
All right, where are you guys headed to?
We should
Your
probably get the fuck out of here.
We need to find someone and tell them what happened. Yeah.
If we find someone, that someone might want to arrest us again.
Sure.
Well, I mean, we got to at least try.
This is how we clear our name.
Yeah, I mean, it's the only way. So, let's go.
Okay. Where are you guys headed?
Hey, that dead girl back there is just floating off.
So
Where
you
are we
guys
going,
leaving
guys?
the other three bodies?
I'm steering clear because I was worried they were gonna blow up.
Okay.
After a little
Forgive
while,
me for
I
being
will
apprehensive.
After a while, I will go over and just check out the body.
Yeah, if not, then
Okay.
Cut off the heads.
So eventually, the pulsing of the tattoo marking or whatever of the koi fish is going to be slowing down. Eventually, it's going to completely go out, and then the body is just going to turn into this black ooze that has like this dark purples and blues in it, but it's mostly all black. Just kind of just turn into this big
they didn't
black
make it.
puddle, and all three Gurs, Junems, and 13s are all just gonna just ooze out.
They didn't
Alright.
make it.
Wait, so you're listen, guys, were the eyes flashing?
No, it was the tattoo that was pulsing.
Well, the tattoo was and
Oh,
Gar,
I misheard.
what is the one on your shoulder doing?
It's unconscious.
With the thing on the
It's
I
just
climb up
glowing.
and
It's
look
not
at it.
pulsing.
Yeah, it's just
We didn't
solid
kill
glowing.
it.
Right, well then, okay, I get what's going on. Okay, I'm picking up what you're going down here. We need to just start banging on doors, guys. Maybe we can find somebody.
I don't hear anyone. I've been listening.
Should we name this one Albert?
I take personal offense.
ELBERT.
Oh, wow.
Albert.
That went
I
right
like
in.
Albert.
Okay.
The backwards travel. That's
Albert.
really good.
Oh, I get it. I thought you said Albert. I didn't get it. Okay, I get it now.
I have a very chic accent.
Albert.
Yeah, that's why we just beat it. We just beat down the clowns.
Yeah.
The clones!
All that said, should we head back to Candoria proper?
Yeah, and we should
Bring this in tow?
bring Albert with us.
Albert, yeah.
Yeah.
If we do, as far as I know, we're still wanted. probably more now for escaping prison.
So what is the plan? We take
don't
this
know.
and try to clear our name?
I would much like
Or-
that, but
Now did I think about it, if we had stayed in jail and then they attacked this village, our names would have been cleared immediately.
yeah, we'd probably be dead by now too, though.
It is two possibilities. But hey, you burned down another town, but you were in jail the whole time. Eh.
um,
I'm gonna look for some horses in a cart.
yeah, let's.
Start moving.
Treble, can you get up on the
Your
wall maybe and
first
see if
thought
anybody's
is
coming?
loot the town.
Yeah,
I'm not
I'll-
fucking walking to Kandori.
I'll climb back up on the roof.
Okay, give me another perception check with advantage.
And which
With
one was that?
high perception.
They already thought we killed everybody. Might as well take a horse.
Good lord.
11-11. Make a
All
wish.
right. Yeah, you just see burning buildings. Yep, no, doesn't appear to be any survivors that you can see from up here.
Yeah, guys, and I don't see anybody.
They did the job.
You know
they did
what?
it well.
13 is going to go up and help Treble. He's going to be walking this way a little ways,
Okay.
and also try to see if he sees anybody.
All right, go ahead and give me a perception check with advantage as well. 25. Okay, so as you are working that way, right at the corner of, let me scroll up so we can see.
Elm and Oak Street.
The corner of this building, there's this small little girl who's just trembling and crying to herself around the corner. She's she just starts screaming, blood curdling scream. She doesn't see you, but she's just around this corner. She's got this kind of peasant clothing on that's all blood stained and torn everywhere.
I grab Rat before he jumps.
Hey, Treble, go sing her a song.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was just going to say maybe I should try talking to her.
Yeah, maybe you
that's
should
what I was
try
gonna
disguise
say.
self.
Okay. What?
Disguise yourself.
Nah, everybody wants to hit a cat.
Wait.
That
no.
cat just probably murdered their uncle,
Yeah. he's
and
got
grandpa,
the- like,
mom, and
I
sisters.
pull my hat over and tuck my tail in just
Okay.
to look like a gnome
Okay?
and jump down. She's about here.
Yeah, should I should add a token. I can drop one real quick.
And I'll slowly approach. No bard stuff. Just kind of casually walking up. Does she look like a child?
Yeah,
Good?
this
Okay.
naked chick is what I could find. It's a child, it's not her.
My eyes! I'm going to get in so much trouble for this.
I was looking for a girl, I couldn't see a find token. But so we'll just use that placeholder. Alright, so she's just curled up, just crying to herself as she kind of looks at her hands with this dripping blood going down and just sobbing.
Hello.
And she's
Good
gonna
one.
just kind of look up and her eyes are just completely swollen and she's coughing all the smoke that's been rising up.
Is she human or dwarf?
She's human.
Human. Okay.
And she's just
Okay.
kind of be like kind of looking up at you, but just back to the crying.
I stand for a second and wait to see if she looks back up again.
Mm-mm.
Okay, then I go sit down and curl up, and I start crying as well.
Ooh, give me a performance check. See how good your crying is.
My crying is on fire. That's a natural one.
Oh, that was
No, that's a 25.
I just saw the one on the first one.
I did too. All right, so yeah, you just start just from the gut, just
Yeah.
full on sobbing right next to her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what else you want to do?
And I just start saying like, everybody I lost, Everybody I care for is gone. Who did this? Who did this?
Okay. So give me a deception check since you're lying, but I'll give it to you advantage since your performance was a 25.
Which one? Deception?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's gonna kind of collapse to the ground with her hand, like on her hands and knees. And she starts to try to like wipe the blood off of her hands as she's starting to kind of like go into shock. And she's panicking. There was four of these animals who came in and just started killing everyone. They were monsters.
We didn't go that far.
They were like totally awful.
And she's just like, at this point, she's just like clawing at her own skin, just trying to get all the blood off. And she's like almost like drawing blood of her own as she's just panicking, trying to get all the blood off.
Okay, I'll put a stop to that. And I'll just put, ooh, my paws.
Okay. And as your paws come out and try to stop her from doing that, she's going to grab onto your wrist and she's going to look up and see the fur that's on you. And she's just going to just scream out bloody murder. Don't kill me! As she's getting up and she's trying to run away as fast as she can.
All right. Okay.
You got this, or should I jump in?
No. I just yelled to her, "Stop! It wasn't us. They were clones. I can prove it to you.
And
Just give me a second."
she, no reasoning with her. She is just starting to take off.
I take my crossbow out.
Okay.
Nobody would know.
No witnesses.
Okay. Do you fire?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I just yell back. I hold the crossbow at her and I say, "I really, really insist that you stop so we can help each other out."
As she keeps running. She doesn't even look back.
Okay, I'm gonna disguise self to look like a knight, and I'm gonna walk out and be like, "Child, cease! The monsters have been slain!"
Oh, okay. All right. Give me a deception check with advantage as well. And Trouble, as he's coming down, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go hide.
Okay.
I'm staying hiding on the roof here.
Okay, and Trouble, what are you doing?
I'll disguise self as one of a guard.
Okay.
But I'm 5 feet.
All right. She will turn around and seeing Gur. Where's Gur? I'm assuming he moved up.
And I'm holding the unconscious Treble in my arms like a mighty hero.
Okay.
Oh, clever.
Awesome. She's gonna come running as she turns around. Oh, thank the goddesses! As she comes running up and she just full on hugs you, just starts crying and crying as she's grabbing on to your clothing. Just get me out of here, please. I don't know what we did wrong. Thank you. And she's just grabbing on you, just bear hugging as hard as she can.
It's okay, child. We have slain the monsters, and we must now find the survivors. So, relax.
Right, so if you could kindly tell us where any of the survivors are, we could certainly help you out.
In the Lord's Manor, there was a few people who happened to bar themselves in, and I think they might have survived.
Perfect.
Lord's Manor. Right, we'll get right on that. Perhaps you could walk us to that because...
I think it's a building right there.
It's
hit my
close
head.
by. Head towards 11.
Okay.
It's go find 11 and then go 14. Yeah, she'll point you in the right direction, and she's, "Oh, thank you so much." And she's just crying.
Constable,
And she's just holding your hand.
Timmy, could you kindly go with this young child and find them while I go find the rest of the guards?
I look at him and do one of, like, no talking, but, like...
Yes, you, Timmy.
Right, I'll do that, sir. No problem. Top of the afternoon to you.
Cheerio, and I'll go find
Cheerio.
Junem and inform him of what's going on.
Okay, see. All right, let's.
As a guard.
Yep. But I have unconscious Treble on my shoulder.
Okay.
Okay.
Beach flavor redeemed sanity point for treble.
We're full up on
Yeah.
the sanest we've ever been.
All right, you guys are topped off.
Thank
Nice.
you, beach flavor.
Thank you. That's awesome.
All right. So Gur, you were approaching 13 and Junem, so let's do that first.
You dare. You dare. Junem, over here.
Oh. Oh, good. I couldn't tell. What's going on?
So we found a little girl, and she started to freak out, and so I
Clearly.
made myself look like a knight.
Okay.
And now we are going to go find the other survivors, and I told them that we slayed the monsters, and that they have been defeated.
Okay. Other survivors?
Apparently, there might be some in the Lord's Manor, yes. If we get to the Lord's Manor, maybe we can explain to, like, the mayor or something what actually was going on.
Well, we're back to that situation of I can't do that whole magic face thing.
Yes,
Right.
You don't have to if we explain the clone situation. We have 2 trebles, so we can try and explain that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just stay with you, Junim, and
Where'd you
gonna
come
need-
from?
we're gonna need to carry the fake. We're gonna need to carry Albert anyway.
Oh yeah. I do have these gloves. They make me really strong. I could carry them if you want.
All right, so yeah, Gur, you go over to the building. We'll be around the corner, and you just give us a when you want us to come over there.
Hey,
Gotcha.
don't overuse that, okay?
Send to my people.
Oh shit, that probably. I just realized that my carrying capacity is probably like fucking ridiculous right now.
And then I'll catch back up with Constable Timmy.
As you're catching up, you hear in the distance, "Bring out Shadid! Bring out Shadid! Hip hip
Nice.
cheerio."
All right, she'll start leading you guys northward.
Shit, I lost her.
Up this way.
Hip hip cheerio.
I am a knight. Yes. This is how they sound, right?
You're kind of messing. You're. You know, you got it. You got this.
Does the long blonde flowing hair sell it?
All right, so she's just starts running for the building that's labeled 14, and she's gonna knock on the front doors, and the doors are gonna open, and she disappears in. You guys have a moment to kind of, as she's like gonna go tell them that you're there. You guys have a moment to.
I would have made sure Junem followed me here.
Okay.
So,
Oh, clearly I was. Yeah.
The door's still open.
yeah, so he'll be around the corner here with me if you want to move him. And we also have Albert
I'm stuck
Albert with
stuck
us.
around the walls.
How tall are you, Gur?
7 feet. But I can make myself
Oh,
a foot shorter
thanks.
with the magic.
So you're 6 foot right now.
Yes.
All right, so I'm 5 foot, so we don't look too awkward.
Yep. We're not stormtroopers. Aren't you a little short to be a stormtrooper? So the story is that we showed up and slayed the magic shape-shifting monsters, and that they weren't actually those people. Yeah? No? Do you have a better idea? You're the leader here. I'm
that's-
panicking.
that ain't a poke out from around the corner.
Yeah, stop doing that.
That is the most awful thing I ever had.
I'm panicking.
You're gonna tell them that you slayed the shape-shifting monsters, and eventually you're just going to shape-shift into a monster.
I can keep this up for 2 hours, okay?
All right. What happens if they want to take you to dinner?
I'm
Yep.
gotta go.
Hey, Gur, come here.
But
Get over here, meow.
Take as much time to talk about your plans. I'm giving you guys as much time as you need.
okay.
All right. All right. Wait. Where's this? Where's the screen? Come here. Gur.
Wait,
we go with like half of what you said?
We Jeff.
Say
The left half.
yeah, yeah. Say like, that we did find the culprits and we did slay them, but we also saw that that there was a battle of clones and the good ones like won, and then we can take them to like 13 and Juneb maybe. Would that be a good idea, Meow?
Sure. Yeah. No, sounds good.
Okay, well, you're agreeing with everything I'm saying, so
Yes,
I'm a little worried.
No, it's got it. I have it locked. Let's go. Yes.
Okay, all right, we go. On 3. 1, 2, go.
Where are we going?
I'm already going.
I will join him inside.
All right, and that's where we will end the game right there because we're about the 3-hour mark. So this is a good stopping spot. GG, guys. Thanks everybody for sticking with us at the end of our game. We like to
Love it.
turn the attention to you guys. We appreciate everything you guys did. Thanks for the follows and for the bits that were cheered. We are going to Gen Con in 2020. So any money you guys donate goes towards sending us all there. We have a bunch of shows on our channel. I want to plug those real quick, John, and then we'll turn to the chat and answer some questions.
Sure thing. We have Sunday, Ages Past at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. And this one is GM'd by the artist that has done most of the artwork that you see for like character portraits. Then Monday we have Dungeon of the Mad Mage with Team Underdark, and that's at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. And then on Tuesdays we have Season 1, the OGs of Horsemen of the Apocalypse at 6:30. They're quite a bit of ways ahead of us, but that brings us to us. We're the best. So Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. You can watch us from near the beginning. And there may even be a special thing that happens in episode 13. You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
As long as 13's in it, it will be special. Awesome. All right, so we love to turn to the chat at the end of the stream. So if there's any questions, comments, concerns, shout-outs, anything you guys want to know, we're going to be looking at the chat. If you guys have any direct questions for them about their characters, how they made them. Dilly, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the table. Make sure you guys, if you're new to the channel and you guys want to keep up with us, follow and click the notification bell. I'll let you know when we go live. You can also jump into our Discord, and we like to talk about D&D and everything, all about role-playing and stuff like that. We'd love to hear from you guys. Links down below. Yeah. So we're waiting for questions. Hit us up. Don't be shy.
We are not lack of gnomes. Treble's half gnome.
Ooh, there we
skillful
go.
hack.
Here we go. Treble, let them know a little bit about you.
Huh?
Let them know a little bit about you. He said the
Oh, yeah.
group is a lack of gnomes. You're half gnome. Let them know about that.
Yes, I am a part of tribal background, which I won't get into much, but it is Treble is a half gnome, half tabaxi. His papa was the gnome, and his mama was the tabaxi.
Okay. So there's a little bit of gnome in there. Awesome.
Jackie, and
got a little bit of gnome in you.
once,
yeah. Jackie said, is losing Puck making Treble want to talk to his tail more, less, or not affecting that impulse?
Ooh, excellent question, Jackie of Rackham. Wow. He always talked to Tail as like a companion when he was alone. So I would say probably more, but he's also with you guys more often, so he's not really needing to as much.
Okay.
I'm stumped. That was a good one.
Yeah.
And then we got OMG said, do you guys have a healer?
Jackie.
They do not have a healer, but we do have health potions that you guys can buy with your points for watching.
Junem does have some healing.
Yeah, I'm a cleric.
Yeah.
Well,
You wouldn't know it from this episode because we spent the first 3/4 of it. It literally exhausted from last episode.
Yeah, I guess you guys do have a healer, but you're more of a tank, really. Kind of. I don't know. Yeah, he's a healer.
I'm a healing tank. I mean, let's be honest.
We need
Yeah,
more
but to
squirrels.
be honest,
Yes,
the
we
health
do.
potions are the biggest healer
Yeah.
in the
Oh,
party.
yeah. Far and beyond.
All right. Let's see. Next one. Endless said we need more squirrels. Let them know a little bit about your squirrel.
Wobbles is Gur's familiar, so he can summon him. We had just escaped prison, so he hadn't had Wobbles or even a time to rest and resummon him. But Wobbles should be making a lot more appearances.
Awesome.
So
The official
definitely.
fifth member of the party.
Wobbles is kind of like Baby Yoda. Everybody likes
baby.
it.
Everybody loves.
Does Junem have a wife or significant other, or does his tribe have a different type of mating ritual? Lol.
No wife, no significant other, but he is kind of just getting to that age where it's starting to be time to look. And with that is where the issue came in. I think that we've talked about recently or previously that the mating rituals aren't happening, and that's part of the reason I'm out here now is trying to figure out why, or at least that's part of the reason that got me out of the tribe and wandering.
Okay. Kachow said, I bought a sanity point. What the fuck was that? Good question. So this is a very,
Buy
very,
before you leave. Love it.
It's a very long campaign. It's probably going to be like 4 years, maybe longer. It's massive. So season 1 is, I think, like over a year and a half further than these guys. So they're still in the session 0 part. When the campaign actually kicks off, that's when the sanity points will come into place. There's cursed items and different things that they're going to get that they're going to have to be battling over the influence of those cursed items. So the sanity points helps with those checks. They haven't run into those weapons yet, but these points carry over. So it is not wasted. They just won't be able to use it for a little while. But thanks for helping them out. Let's see.
I saw a lot more slots playing tonight. I think
Yes.
it really helped to kick up the possibility of winning. So thanks, guys, for playing.
Yeah.
That was cool.
It's amazing. We
That
love
was
you guys
awesome.
being here. Jackie said maybe the wives need she sheds. There was a insurance commercial. Like, she shed. Oh,
The
my
she
shed.
shed.
At some point in the caves, did Junem fan his huge ears to cool everyone down?
No, but I'm pretty sure 13's used them as a blanket at
Yeah.
one
Oh
point.
yeah. Definitely.
Awesome. We got time for one more question. Whoever's the next one, you could be the last one.
Who gonna be?
Who gonna be?
Watch me
Been
juju.
doing it.
Now watch me nip them. Now watch me juju.
Hey, when are you gonna write lyrics to that?
Now watch me juju. Now
Nope.
watch me nip them. Yeah, yeah.
All right, last question from Dumble. Boxers or briefs?
boxer briefs.
Boxer briefs. That's easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Neither nor boxer briefs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Junem doesn't want anything.
Wait, is that for players or for characters?
Good question.
Dumbo, we need some clarification real quick. Because that may drastically change the
Boxer
The
briefs.
answer is
sure,
no
none.
for both.
You said characters. Your characters.
Oh. I
What
hope
about
the girl wears
Wobbles?
underpants.
Does Wobbles wear a G-string?
No.
Just to carry his nuts.
Wobbles goes commando.
Come on.
I like. Well played.
Well, thanks everybody.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah,
we love
thanks.
having you here. Tune in next Wednesday, and we will pick up on episode 11. We'll figure out what the hell's going on and what these survivors are going to do
Love
as they come in as disguises. See you guys. Bye.